Taco Tuesday. And yes, I'm having tacos today. Hi, everybody. My Chloe Boo and Lunis and my Lot of Wisdom. Azan, have a good day with your mom, honey. Hope everybody had a fabulous evening. And my Brandon Boo. Hey, Cassandra. How are you doing, my love? So nice to see you. And Brandon Boo, how are you today? So nice to see everyone on this terrific Taco Tuesday, which I am having tacos today. You're doing wonderful. I'm so happy to hear that. Is it still snowing? I can't believe that it was snowing the other day. Hi there, Lawless. I remember you today. I took my ginkgo biloba. Ah, good morning, my Lawless. How are you today, my boo? How are you today? Hey there, Kega. So nice to see you. Hi, Cypher. Hi, my Chloe Boo. I hope you're feeling okay today, my honey. Hi, my Commander Soundwave. No, it hasn't snowed today, though. Oh, the weather changes so often, I'm sure. I would have never known if I didn't see your live stream the other day that it's already snowed in Alaska. I would have never known that, which I think that rules out Alaska as my place to move to, Brandon. Rules it out for me, Brandon. Oh, good, my Chloe Boo. Uh-oh, what happened, Lunas? You almost embarrassed yourself. What happened? What time is it here? It's 11:17 a.m. And the sun is coming out a little bit. It's kind of overcast. We have 2 tropical storms on the coast of us, Imelda, and I can't remember the other one. So we're getting a lot of rain these days. It's 11:17 a.m. here. The mosquitoes are terrible in the summer. That part too. Like, boo, Alaska. Boo, Alaska. All right, let me catch up. Yeah, Kega, it's 11:18 a.m. here. And searching to understanding peace within yourself. Yes, Lawless. I'm doing well, my love. I'm doing very well. I am. Yes, tropical storms. Here in North Carolina, we do get hurricanes. Growing up in the Virgin Islands, we always had hurricanes, and the worst one that I was ever involved in was Hurricane Hugo back in, it was either 88 or 89, and it was September. And I'll never forget as long as I live. I mean, both of our cars were totaled, and we didn't lose our home, thank God, but we had a lot of damage. And so many of my friends lost their homes. Their whole houses just slid off the foundation and everything. So it was a devastating hurricane. And when we came out that morning, when the sun finally came up after the hurricane, the eye had passed us, it looked like a bomb. There were tornadoes, and the whole mountain and everything around my house looked like it was a fire. Like the trees were all burnt. There were no leaves. There was no grass. It was really, and it sounded like a freight train all night. I'll never forget that as long as I live. I was in my 20s. So yeah, I will never forget that. Never forget that. So yeah. Oh, Lawless was 7. Yeah, I was in my 20s. I believe it was 88. I think it was 88. I was 24, I believe. So, yes. Hi, my boo. Drinking sparkling ice. Ooh, I'm drinking a C4 Strawberry Blast. So, yes. Hello, Christina. Ah, your grandfather's there. I'm so happy for you, honey. I missed all your messages yesterday. Oh, fun fact. Not a fun fact, but our phones were cut off yesterday. Zoe and mine, I always pre-scheduled the payment of my phone bill, but we had to change banks, because of all the hacking that happened to Zoe a couple months ago. And I set everything up. Everything was perfect. They never took the payment out. So I paid them yesterday morning because I wasn't going to do it over the weekend, because when you do things over the weekend, a lot of times it doesn't hit your bank right away, and I didn't want that. So we did it yesterday, and they cut our phones off. So I had to call, and they're like, oh, I see you made the payment. I'm like, yes, and my phone has never, ever been cut off. And they're like, don't worry, we'll fix it. And so they fixed it. So now we're back on. But my internet was fine. My internet is up to date. So I didn't have to worry about that. I would still be going live. Just wouldn't be able to make phone calls to people and stuff. And I'm like, we need our phones. So yeah, it's crazy. I need one of those phones. I need to find, how people do those VPN things and they get phone numbers for anywhere in the world? How much? I need a free one of those. So I could put it on this phone. So whenever I need to make a phone call in an emergency, I have it. I haven't figured that out yet. Haven't. Thank you, Kega. Oh, Kega. You're so sweet, Kega. So yes, hello, Victor, my love. Happy Tuesday, Victor. I'm having tacos today. First time. I never have tacos on Tuesday, but we're having them. We're supposed to have them yesterday, but we're having them today. So I'm going to make that this afternoon. For us, Zoe goes back to work today. Her first day back to work in 9 days. I'm going to miss my baby. We had a good time at home together, but it gave her time to get a little break, and she was feeling really burned out from her job. So she took PTO, and so now she goes back ready and rearing to go this afternoon. So yes, what happened in class? Oh, so that happened in class. Okay, I got to go back. Sat there like, why did you do that? Okay, wait. I missed what you said about it. So let me go back. Let's see. I was in class with my headphones on, right? And I had a kin shift. My mind went to one as Soundwave would, and the song went Soundwave go do, etc. because it was a song, and Megs and I almost stood up and walked out. Good morning, my Tina. Good morning, my Lori Boo Boo. Yes, Lawless was only 7 in 1988. Such a babe. Such a babe. You hate being a Soundwave fiction kid, bro. In my mind, I was like, okay, Megaton. The shift ended, and I was like, I was just about to stand up. Let's take my headphones off. No. I can't imagine living through a tornado or a hurricane. Yeah, it's so scary, Lawless. Very scary. I've never been through an actual tornado, but in that hurricane, there were tornadoes in it. And I'm so lucky that it missed my house, my neighbor, both my neighbors and my house. It missed us. I lived in a cul-de-sac. So it missed our whole cul-de-sac, but right across the street from our cul-de-sac up the road, those houses got swept off the slab. It was very scary. It was a scary situation. Very scary. My mom still had to go to work. I lost my job, but my mom still had to go to work, and every day. And both of our cars had been totaled. Hers, I think, was still drivable. Mine was not. I had just gotten my brand new 5-speed SR5 Toyota. It was burgundy with the lights popping out. It was the very first car I ever bought for myself. And it was a stick, 5-speed. I taught myself how to drive it. It was so beautiful. And God said, no, and smashed it up. And I sold it to somebody, and they fixed the whole car up, and then they brought it back to me to sell it back to me. And I'm like, I don't want that car. I'm like, yeah, no, absolutely not. So, yeah. Hi, my Trista love. Okay, let me get back. So that happened in class, and I sat there like, why did I do that? Oh, Lunas. My love, Lexi, I remember you coming to my channel before I knew you streamed. I'm so honored. Oh, Lawless, yes. Yes, I came to your channel, and you were having so much fun, and I was making comments because you cracked me up so much. Yeah. Yeah, I love that. That was my first live stream of yours I ever saw. Were you cooking? I think you were cooking or something. You were doing something, but I don't think it was in your studio. I think it was in the kitchen. I think you were cooking or doing something. And I loved that live stream. I did. And I think I said that to you. I'm like, I love this live stream. Oh, grilled shrimp tacos today. Ah! We're having beef tacos, and usually I make them with refried beans in the beef. And they're very saucy and delicious, but we're having tostadas. So we're having that today as our Taco Tuesday with all the trimmings, with guac and queso and salsa, taco sauce, jalapenos, sour cream, you name it, we're having it. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Yes, Alaskan and Lunas sub to each other. Ah, Tina made breakfast for her grandfather. And my Trista Boo, my Leo love. Oh, yes, your grandfather walks with a cane, with a walker, maybe? Hi, Addie. Oh, my goodness. Addie's walking to class. You know, I keep trying to get on early enough so that 8-count edits can get on, because she can only come in before 9. I would have to do a really, really early live stream. So maybe this week we can do, well, today would have been the day because Zoe goes to work this afternoon. So I have to wait until I have another, either in the next few, maybe Mondays, I could do an early one for her. But we're getting ready to do Lextober. Starts tomorrow, everybody. Lextober, 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 Tober, Tober. So Lextober will consist of a live stream every single day, pray for me, and a video or 2 every single day. So that would be Lextober. And then Lexvember is all about being thankful. And Lexember, I don't know what's going to happen Lexember. But Lextober starts tomorrow. So I'm excited about it. I'm really excited. Hi, Francine, my love. Hi, Miranda. I'm having a wonderful day. How about you? A terrific day, because it's Tuesday. Oh my goodness, everybody. Karen Suki. Hi, Karen Suki. I'm so honored you all are here. Where is Josh? Is Josh not on today? Because I know everybody goes to Josh. To Joshy. You asked your brother if you could hold your niece before they leave him. I know. I'm so sorry, Tina. Yes, so sweet. Oh. Karen, are you talking to me? When are your interviews? My interview with Light of Wisdom is coming out in 9 days. So you all get to see that. And then the interviews that I did on Light of Wisdom will be on after that. So I interviewed pretty Heart the Conqueror, and I interviewed Selena, Essence of the Moon. So those two interviews, and I interviewed Model Lorianne. So all of those interviews will be coming up soon. I'm really excited about it. Hi, Karen, my boo. Hi, Leanne. How are you, Leanne? Leanne says, hello, lovely lady. How was your weekend? It was amazing. It was so quiet and amazing. I took Saturday and Sunday off because I became fully monetized on Friday. And Saturday and Sunday, I took off to celebrate with my daughter. So, yeah, so everybody make sure you watch Lexi's videos and live streams, please. And watch all the commercials, please. We need that check to come in. We need that check to come in. And I should be getting my first check October 20th. So, I've already made the quota to get my first check. So, everybody, you got your jobs cut out for you. Put a playlist of Lexi on tonight and watch everything, especially the live streams with commercials. If you do not have YouTube Premium, please do that for me. Good morning, my boo. Good morning, my pretty boo. I left you a message because I called you. We missed each other this morning. We missed each other. So yeah, I called you back and I missed you. So I left you a little message. Lextober. I mean, the girly pops can do it. Why can't Lexi? Why can't Lexi do it? I can do it. I just am not a vlogger like that. But we will have Lextober and it'll be fun. I'll be talking about a few things. I'm going to talk about my Manjaro journey. So that's going to be one of the things that I'm going to talk about. And a few other things during the month of October. So just other things, introducing all the new people to Lexi. But there are so many videos out there introducing Lexi to the world. We have over 600 videos on this channel, so watch them. I know, you can't believe September is, well, it's over. Today's the last day. It's not almost over. It's over. It's over, Karen. I know it should just be starting August. I know this year, 2025, flew. It's just flew by. And, you know, for me, it's like the older I get, I used to always wonder why my mother would say the older you get, you know, time goes by really fast. And I'm like, what is she even talking about? And yes, at 61 years young, time is flying by really fast. It is. Time goes by fast. The older that you get, it really goes. You know, time is fleeting. It just goes so fast. So fast. So yes. Oh, good. Alaskan subscribe to you, Francine. Yes, Victor Lextober. I thought it would be fun. Yeah, I thought it would be fun to do. I got out of the habit of doing a video every day. I used to post a video every single day. I filmed every day from January 5th all the way up to July 5th. And then I stopped. So I got to get back into that. So Lextober it is. Lextober it is. If you can, yes, and I know, Tina, but you know what, Tina? You can't even worry about that anymore. That is their baby. So if they choose, they didn't want you to hold her, then that's their decision. Don't think about it anymore, honey. When the baby comes over, have fun with your niece, and that's it. Don't dwell on the negative and anything. Don't dwell on that, okay, honey? Don't dwell on that, baby. Karen, my love bug. We got a new mic. We have a new mic, Lunas. But here's the mic. Here she is. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Here she is. But Zoe and I stayed up till 4 in the morning on Sunday morning. Was it Sunday morning? Yeah. We stayed up till 4 in the morning trying to figure out my machine, trying to figure out this whole situation. Nothing is plugged in right now, by the way. I unplugged everything, but this is my other mic. This is my mic for my, oh, is this still on? This might be. Oh, it's in the wrong way. This is the mic for karaoke. So this is the karaoke mic. But I cannot figure this out. I have looked at every video on YouTube. None of them make sense to me at all because nobody made the right freaking video. I need a video that tells me how to get the sound out of this without my headphones in, to get the sound out to you all so that I can hear it with my headphones, but you can hear it too. And I can't find anything to tell me that. So I've got to put a call into my beautiful Rena USA, and I just haven't had a chance to do that yet because I only have my iPhone 16 Pro Max and my iPhone 11 that I film on. I do have another iPhone around here somewhere. I don't know if it's iPhone 10. iPhone somebody is around here somewhere. So I need to know where the sound is going to come from. There is a laptop in this house. It's an Apple, a MacBook. It's out of space. I can't stand it, and I don't have room for that. So I need to get the sound to come out of this. And no matter what I do, it does not work. So, any geniuses out there know what to do? Email me. Because other than that, I can't get my karaoke. I can get it to play in my earbuds, but then you all can't hear it. I want you all to hear the applause and the cheers and the boos, all the sound effects and all the music. And then I signed up for Shmuel. I only did a free trial for Shmuel because it's like $7.99 a week. I'm not paying $8 a week to use karaoke music. Like, I'm not doing that. So I have to find something to use for the karaoke music. So I don't know. I'm really, it's very daunting. I thought that I could get it like that, and I cannot. So there's that. So yes, Lunas. So that's what's happening, Lunas. Oh, you're getting over a cold, Miranda. Wow, you're starting to feel better. You know what's the best thing my daughter and I have discovered? Wellness formula from Amazon. We got the capsules. They smell and they're horrible going down. But let me tell you something. They work. They work. And you can take anywhere from 1 to like probably 12 or more a day if you need to. They work like that. Wellness formula, Amazon. I learned it from the girly pops. They never lied to me. And it works. It works so that you're not sick. They work. Oh, Josh is not on today. Okay. I hope everything's okay with Joshy. I know, Tina, but try to hold on, honey. Try to hang on, my love bug. I'm so glad you're good, Leanne. Alaskan, subscribe to you, Trista. And Trista's been subscribed to you for a while now, Brandon. Also, Trista, we're going to have an interview with her hopefully soon. I'm looking forward to that. Maybe Victor, too. The Source. So there are a lot of people coming up for interviews on the Light of Wisdom podcast that I'm going to be involved with. And I'm really excited about that. You know, I'm really excited. I hope that you all choose to be interviewed by Azan and myself. So it'll be wonderful. But I can't wait for you to see the ones that we've already done. And Azan does such good work. Him and Chris, they do a lot of live interviews in Canada with people on the street. Amazing. And his channel is growing, really growing, the Light of Wisdom podcast channel. So please, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Please, please, please. Happy birthday, Ranjit. Happy birthday, honey. I can't sing the happy birthday song because we are monetized and I'm not paying copyright for that. So I'm wishing you the best birthday ever, Ranjit. And many, 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 many more. Many, 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 many more. See, this is why I need a karaoke machine. So I could do stuff. Because you'd be surprised. I know somebody who was charged copyright for singing happy birthday on the live stream. Lexi is not going to do that. Although I've done it a few times and nothing has happened. Knock on wood. But yeah, we're not doing that. Okay, Pretty. Pretty said she got it. You know I'm behind and I'm behind everybody. You know I'm behind in the chat. Alaskan says happy birthday, Ranjit. Francine said yes, Sam Hain. I don't know who Sam Hain is. Can I invite you? Not right now, Tina, I cannot. I can invite you when I'm doing a 3 or something hour live stream. Yeah, we have to plan that. So yeah. And I don't know how to do that here. I don't know how to go in and set that up while I'm already on the live stream. If I was on, what's it called? Help me out, people. If I was on the Restream or what's the one with the little duck that everybody uses? If I was on that, I could invite you. And I'm sure there's a way to do it here, but I choose not to do that when I'm on a long live stream. So yeah, you and I need to go for like a half hour or so. So yeah, so we're not going to do that right now. Lexi just can't do that right now, and I'm really sorry because I know that would cheer you up a bit. But I need you to get yourself together because we don't want to bring people down on the live stream. I need you to be positive. Okay, Trista. So Trista says, Lexi, from what I understand, you still get paid for the ads that YouTube Premium people don't have to watch, according to a YouTuber you follow. That's good to know. I didn't know that. Somebody else, there's so many rumors on YouTube, which I really don't listen to any of those. And somebody mentioned the other day that, oh, if somebody has YouTube Premium, then your watch time hours don't count if that person watches your stuff. And I'm like, well, I don't know that. I don't feel like that's true. But there's so many rumors, and there's no rhyme or reason to anything that YouTube does. I mean, there just isn't. One day I could do a live stream for 3 hours, and I can get over 50 hours of watch time. Then with the same amount of people, the next day I only get 20. It's that kind of thing. So it's just so there's no formula to how YouTube does anything that it does. So yeah, so thank you, Trista, for telling me that. Thank you for telling me that. It's very interesting. Yes, December, here we come, here we come, here we come. November is my favorite time of the year. November was my mother's birthday, 11/11. My forever angel, my forever ever angel. And November is Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving. It's my favorite holiday. I love Christmas too, but Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. The Macy's Day Parade is what I do every year since I was a little girl. I'm a New York girl. I'm a BX girl. I love the Macy's Day Parade. Then after that is the dog show. And usually I watch Miracle on 34th Street or something like that, or White Christmas. That's my thing to do on Thanksgiving. So yeah, so that's what I love. Hello, my beautiful Kai Boo-Boo. It's so hard to try to make a video every day. It is, Miranda. I did it every day for 6.5 months, for 6 months, over 6 months. I did. And not only did I do that, but I also went live for 35 days in the middle of me, or towards the end of me doing a video every single day since January 5th. Yeah, so if this 61-year-old lady can do it, you got it, girl. You could do it, Miranda. And it doesn't have to be long. A lot of mines are long because I had a lot to say. Lexi likes to talk. But you can make an 8-minute video and it would be beautiful, or a 5-minute video. Yeah, it does not have to be long. It doesn't even have to be edited. Just be yourself, do a video. That's it. Okay, Tina, be careful with the baby, honey. Luna says microphone. Microphone check, 1 2 1 2. I love this microphone too. I love it so much. I love a microphone. When my daughter was little, fun fact, I told this story before. She was 1.5, and we had a block party type of thing in the complex we lived in Phoenix. And they had the police there, and they were doing a neighborhood watch party and all kinds of stuff. And she's like, oh, I want to go up there and sing. And I said, but you can't go up there and sing. You don't know any songs yet. What are you going to sing? I said, you can't go up there. The people are talking with the mic. The police were up there talking and everything. And I'm like, you can't do that. And I'm talking to, and I look down and she's gone. I'm like, oh, shit. Where did she go? Then I hear the police saying, oh, we have this little young lady. And I was like, oh my God, she's on the stage. What is she going to do? And she's up there doing her thing. And the police says, and what are you going to do, little lady? She's like, I'm singing. And he's like, well, what are you going to sing? And she goes, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? And everybody was like, ah! She wouldn't give the microphone back. So then I had to go up there and say, you got to give the microphone back to the people because you can't steal, you don't know any more songs. And that was the beginning of my baby's singing career. And she has a beautiful voice, by the way. She sings like a dream. She sings like a dream. But I always love that story. I always love that story. So, yes. I know. Lawless. Soundwave says, I'm going to steal the playlist from you, Kai. I'm stealing it from you, Kai. Your calendar is clear for October 11th. Hey. Yes. I can't wait to see all of our interviews. It's going to be amazing. Just had to kill a spider. Well, you know, spiders are really good for the environment. But like I tell the story, if you're in my house, you may not make it out. If you're outside, I'm not going to mess with you. But when you come in here, this is not spider country or any other bug country. And believe me, I live in bug country. Here in South Charlotte, North Carolina, I have so many bugs in here, things that I'm like, what is that? Yeah. So if you come in this house, guess what? You're not going to make it out alive. That's all I can tell you. You're not making it out alive. Yes, Francine. I'm excited too. Christina got to take her niece to the car. Lorianne, she almost threw up from the spot. I know, honey. I know. Okay, Francine, I love you. Turn Up Tuesday. It's Turn Up Tuesday. Hey, Turn Up Tuesday. It's Turn Up Tuesday. Hey. Lala says it's Turn Up Tuesday. Well, Lala, we might have to use that one day. You and I. We'll have to go together one day and be Turn Up Tuesday. Lexi and Lala. Yes, you do have your mom, Tina, and I'm so grateful that you do. Rachel, my boo, good morning. Hi, Winston. Winston's in class today. Hi, Winston. I'm doing so well, Winston. Thank you, honey. You have an amazing day, too. Rachel's texting you. Yeah, she misses her Winston, but do good in school today. Rachel, don't be messing up with Winston taking his classes now. Doing a lunch live stream today. Get it, Brandon. What you cooking for lunch today? On your live lunch stream. What you cooking? Well, you know what, Trista? That's what I thought. That was public domain, but the two people who wrote happy birthday, no, even if you watch now sometimes people do sing. I know there's certain talk shows, they will not sing that because they're like, nope, we're going to have to pay for it. Yeah, that's how I learned that because I used to watch all the talk shows and they're like, nope, we're not singing that. I thought so too, but it is written by, I forgot who wrote happy birthday. I need to look that up. But yeah, they want their money. I guess we all sing it all the time. You know, we all sing it all the time. Yeah, they want their money. But it's so funny how my friend got a copyright for playing Happy Birthday on YouTube. Yeah, a copyright. So there's that. I don't want to take any chances, Trista. She's getting ready for work, honey. Tina, Zoe's getting ready for work. So yeah, Trista, we have to do some investigation on that. Oh, sewing. Oh, it equals how it means Halloween. Gotcha. Now you see how that's spelled? Pronounced sewing, I would never understand. I would never know that. Just like if you all listen to the beautiful Leve, but it's spelled Lofey, right? Laufey. Her name is Leve. I would never know that her name is Leve, spelled Laufey, but it's Icelandic. I think she's from Iceland. It's Icelandic or whatever, so the way it's spelled is not the way it's pronounced. So yeah, that I would never get, because I'm like, Sam Hain? What's that? It's not Sam Hain, it's Samhain. Samhain or Sewin. StreamYard, thank you, Lawless. Thank you. You know, I had one of those major brain farts that I always have in the morning. Oh, good. You can call Winston at lunch, Rach. Good morning, April, my love. How are you today, April? Maybe that's how your soundboard will work, only through StreamYard or Restream. That could be too. That could be. Because I know most of the people who use theirs, it works through StreamYard. But whenever I watch any of the videos, Lawless, they never say that. They never say it only works through StreamYard or anything. So I have all the things here for it. And on the card here, it says like for computer and mobile streaming, right? And it shows that you can hook it up to your phone and all of that. But it just, you have to have a streaming app on your phone. And you could use it for background music on your phone through the music input. Maybe I didn't have it through music input. I'm going to try it again today, though. I'm going to try it again. I'm going to plug it in music input and see if that works. And I can't, oh my God, I'm burning up. I don't know who told me to wear this sweater today. Well, it was 60-something degrees this morning. Also, I had my AC on blast because I will refuse to turn it off. Until it's down in the 50s every night, I will not turn off my AC. And it gets so hot in this apartment. I'm on the second floor, the top floor. We need new roofs. They have not done the roofs here in 11 years. I've lived here in 11 years, so I don't know how many years before that they've done the roofs here, which I'm thinking never. These apartments were built in the 80s. I believe they were built in either 1982, the year I graduated high school, or 1984. So either one of those. So either I was 17 or 19, almost 20 when these apartments were built. So yeah, so they've been up for 40-something years. And they need to be done. It's so old. You know, they need a lot of renovations. A lot of renovations. Oh, your boo basket. Ah, for your Rachel Boo, Winston. I love that. Who's sending Lexi a boo basket? Somebody send me a boo basket. I'll tell you what my favorite things are. StreamYard is getting too expensive. Yes, you're cutting it off. So many people that I know are cutting off StreamYard. It's very expensive. It's very expensive. For me, I don't have it. I will probably never have it. Doing a YouTube vertical is the way to get the most engagement, is the way to get the most subscribers, and your videos are put out so further. Look at us. Yesterday, we had somebody here from Serbia. I mean, my videos go all over the world. I don't think that happens with StreamYard. Not really. So I would prefer to do it this way, to do a YouTube vertical. I know you don't have all the pretty graphics and all that stuff, and I don't put any safeguards on my live stream. You know, you can put the safeguards where it can only be subscribers only mode, or you have to be subscribed for however many minutes or hours or days in order to make comments and stuff. In order to weed out the trolls, I don't really care about that. I want the engagement to go to everybody, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to restrict anything here, and that's why I like YouTube Vertical. I wish that YouTube Vertical, though, could do so much more. You know, you can only have 2 people. Why can't you have more than 2 people like StreamYard? I'm sure YouTube can figure that out, and I wish that they would. I really do, because I think it would be so much better for all of us. So, yeah. Greetings, Corey, my love. It took me an hour to get to you, Corey. I hope you're still listening. It took me so long, Corey. I'm always behind in this chat. I'm always behind in this chat. I miss you too, Rachel. Winston says that Rachel always talks about you, Lorianne. Yeah, that's so sweet. Hello, Kaylia, my boo. Oh, I love you. I love you. I love you. She's already gone, though, but I love you. Lexi, do you decorate your home for Christmas? Perhaps that could be a December video idea. Good idea, Leanne. I don't. I usually do. We usually get a live wreath, and I do decorate that. I learned how to make bows and things 2 years ago on YouTube. So I usually do that. My mother made bows, and my mother was a master gift wrapper, and she worked at Dillard's department store in their gift wrapping department. She did that for her whole life, and she was an operations manager in the Virgin Islands. She can wrap and make bows and do the most beautiful, beautiful arrangements. And I never have had that talent. So I learned a couple years ago on YouTube how to make the bows like my mother used to make and everything. And I started doing that on live wreaths and doing it. We have a cat now. So we did not put up a tree last year because it was our first, Mam was a kitten, and it was our first time with her. And we didn't know how she would react. I don't know if we're going to decorate it all, but if we do, Leanne, yes, I will make that a video. I will make that a video for sure, for sure. Or even if I don't, it'll be a short. But I'll do something with that. I usually don't show anything in my apartment at all because I don't like it. I've lived here for 11 years. It has no personality. We don't have stuff on the walls or anything like that. We've not done anything like that because I never liked this apartment when we moved in here. It was for convenience sake. I had lost my job. I had to find a place that was less expensive than where we were living. And so my mother and Zoe and I moved into this apartment. So 11 years later, we're still here. And, but there's things decorated. I mean, you know, you can tell we live here for sure, but it's not what I would want. So that's why I usually never show my apartment, and definitely not my kitchen. I would love to do cooking videos, but I will not show that kitchen. It's an ugly dungeon of a galley kitchen. And I know I'm very blessed to have a place to live, period. So I try not to even speak about it, you know, but yeah. Lawless says, Lexi, I was watching videos about YouTube. The algorithm has changed immensely. It tests your videos once a month. Really, Lawless? Miranda says, Thanksgiving is the best food. Yes, Thanksgiving food is the best food. It really is. And Thanksgiving is the best. I love Thanksgiving. I do. I do. And Lorianne loves you, Race. Yes, the Macy's Parade. Thank you, Lawless. Lawless, that poor person, they had nothing else to say. Thank you, Lawless. Thank you for protecting my honor. It's October 1st. Yes, tomorrow. Oh, my goodness, Winston, your birthday's November 12th, and my mother was November 11th. 11/11, she's my birthday angel. And you're November 12th. Oh, my goodness. Scorpio. Yes. Making like 30-second shorts. I love that, Miranda. I love it. I love that. Yes, it's awesome. Rachel's getting her Winnie Pie a birthday gift on his birthday. Yes. Okay. Oh, Kaylee had to go. She had work to do. Rachel and Winston, you're giving away your gifts. Don't give away your secrets to the gifts you're giving. Rachel better cuddle you. I'm sure she will. Crystal, my love. I'm so good, Crystal. I'm so far behind in this chat. Crystal. I'm so good, honey. I'm having a wonderful day, and I hope that you are on this terrific, as Lala said, turn up Taco Tuesday. So how are you today, Crystal, my love? I am making tacos today. I'm not filming it, but I'm making them. Maybe I'll film the aftermath. Maybe I'll do that. I may do some clips and put it on a short. Maybe I'll do. I just don't like the, I don't like the kitchen or any of that. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Rachel says, yes, she will cuddle Winston. Crystal said hi to everyone in the chat, and she said hi to Lori Ann. Miranda says hi, Crystal. Have a great day, Victor. The motorcycle awaits. The motorcycle awaits. Hey, BB. Hello, baseball and more. Oh, you don't feel good today. Okay, honey, of course I understand. I hope you feel better soon. I really, really do. I really do. Yes, you have permission, Lorianne. Turn up. Turn up. Hola, primo. Buenos dias, primo. Buenos dias, my love, my primo. You too, baseball. Feel better, my bestie. Feel better, honey. Pretty says, good morning to everyone that just came into the chat. I'm just listening and not talking that much because I'm busy doing something. And that's fine. Primo says, hi, Pretty. Lawless says, good morning, P to the M to the C. I know, Tina, you get upset fast, but don't, honey. You know what I mean? We can't get upset. We get upset over things that we don't have control over. And I know, because Lexi does that too. And then I'm like, why am I getting all mad and bent out of shape? I don't have control over that. So calm down. I take a deep breath, calm down, count to 10, and move on with my life. But I'm also older than you. So it's easier for me to do that. And I realize as soon as I'm coming out of myself, when I'm not in my Lexi bubble, yeah, and I have to go Bronx, it's not a good look. And I don't like to do that. So, yeah. So, you just have to think. Lorianne said, hurry up, Lexi. Hurry up and get to the good part. Let's get to the good part. Hey there, Brandon, my love. Brandon Z. Yes, drop your links, everyone, if you know how to do that. Primo dropped his link. Yes, I love you, Lawless. Oh, yes, Lawless, please come to Model Lorianne's premiere tonight of her model shoot that she did on Saturday. It's at 9:30, so 6:30 your time. If you're around. Maine, my main man, Maine. Hi, Maine, my beau. Yes, everyone have a blessed day, Rachel says, and I'm sure that we will. Winston's still here. Salute, Maine. Yes, Maine, please come. Yes, I'm catching up. I'm getting there. Bye, Winston. Bye, Winnie. Rachel's making noodles. Primo's on lunch break. Let's see if Primo's going to hide from me what he's having for lunch today. Because, yesterday he just smacked me in the face with that. I'm having Raisinets and Gurus. And then he came in for the kill. Came in for the kill with the empanadas and the alcapurrias. Came in for the kill instead of letting that story out first. He buried the lead. He buried the lead, my primo. Buried the lead. I told Zoe last night, primo. I said, Zoe, primo had alcapurrias and empanadas, and he buried the lead. Hello. Aw, Pretty says hello, my main. Hello, my main, my lover. Let's see. Yes, Tremaine. Tremaine Horsey is Maine's channel. Maine, do you know how to drop your actual link, though? Let Lexi help you. Go to your channel. Click on the 3 dots in your channel. And then and you go down where it says share. Click share, and then it'll say copy link. And there's your link. You're welcome. And you can do that on anyone's channel that you want to share their link. So for anybody who doesn't know, that's how you do it. You go to your channel. You go to the 3 dots on the top of your channel, on the side of your channel. And it tells you a few things. And you're going to click on share. And then when it goes to share, it'll give you, like, for me, it gives me text messages, WhatsApp, all the different things. You can click on one of those and go to, or you can just copy the link and go to any place and put the link in, like in here. That's how you do it. Bye, Rach. Oh, no. So long, Rach. I'll see you later. Remember, we're not saying bye, everybody, because bye is permanent, and we don't want to say bye. We're going to say see you later, or so long. See you later. I love you, Rach. I love you, boo. Yes. Fashion model try-on statement pieces by your girl. By your girl. By your girl. Hi there, Burgov Johnny. Nice to see you again. How are you doing? Welcome. I hope you're having an amazing day or evening where you are. So good to see you. Welcome into the chat. Welcome, 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 welcome. Primo. Primo gave the cup, the gold cup, the gold cup. Does that mean we're having alcapurrias again for lunch? It's nighttime, Burgov. Yes, I figured it's nighttime where you are. Yes, I hope you had an amazing day today. I hope your day was amazing. I'm so happy to see you. Okay, Maine, hang on. I'm telling you, right? Hang on, Maine. Okay, Maine, I'm going to show you. Let's go. I'm going to go to your channel. Okay, Maine. Here's your channel, right? You see up here in the corner by the search, there are 3 dots. 3 dots up here in the corner. You're going to click those 3 dots. And then it says, what do you want to do? And you're going to click share. And then it's going to bring up copy link. Or you could go into these things, but you want to click copy link, right? And then you're going to come in here and paste. Click on this comment and hit paste. And it's going to bring your link up. I'm going to do it right now. And I'm going to type in Maine. And I'm going to click and then say paste. And then, see, I put your link in. So that's how you do it. And I could do it a little more, I could be slower. I could do it as many times as you need me to tell you how to do it. Tina just did hers. Bye, Brandon. Have a good day, Brandon. Be safe on the roads. Be safe on the roads. So long, Brandon. Not bye. So long. Hi, Jeffrey. Happy Tuesday. Sup, man? Lola says, sup, man? What's up, man? Lorianne said, hi, Brandon. I think Brandon might be already gone. Ooh, a good affirmation. Yes, for October. Yes, Pretty has a good affirmation for October. There you go, man. There you go. There you go. Oh, yeah, you missed Brandon. Yeah. You're welcome, man. So now you could do that on everybody's chat you go to. Do it. Put your thing in there. Put your thing in there. Okay, my boo. Mwah. I love you. Have a good work morning. A good work morning, my boo-boo. I know I'll see you in a bit. Yes, you're welcome, Maine. So now you know how to do that for anything. And then, you know what you can also do? You can go to Amazon, and you can click on a link in Amazon and put it in the chat, too. You could do all those things. You can copy and paste anything into the chat. Yeah. Especially in your own live streams. You could do that. So we're going to get a cooking live stream from Maine soon, and Maine is going to put in all the things. So yes, hugs, Maine. Hugs. I love you, honey. I love you. I'm so glad you know how to do it now. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Tina Boo. Yes. How do you share your channel with you? How do you share your channel, Baseball? You have to do just what I told Maine to do. You have to go to your channel, and on the page of your channel, you're going to go up to the right-hand corner. You're going to see the search magnifying glass, and next to that, you're going to see 3 dots. Click on the 3 dots, and then it's going to ask you some questions, and the first thing it's going to say is share. You click on share, and then you click on copy link, and then you come back here, you go into the chat, you click on chat, and you press down, and it'll say paste. And you paste the link. See, I did it again for Maine's link because it still holding. So I did it again. So then you paste the link. Now, sometimes the links will show up. Sometimes they won't. Everybody won't be able to click on it, but at least you put it in. There you go. There you go. Very good. Excellent. There you go. There everybody goes. Get it. So that's how you share your channel. Now, Lexi doesn't mind for you to share your channel on my live stream. I have no problems with that. Talk to you later, May, my boo. But some channels don't like it. So you got to be careful when you go to somebody's live stream. They may not want you to share your information. You got to ask them. And they definitely don't want you to share somebody else's information, so then you got to ask them. But Lexi doesn't mind that. So just put it in. Share yourself. But even though mostly all of us here have a blue jacket and are modded, so all we have to do is click on your name and go to channel and subscribe that way. So yeah, so you really don't have to drop your link. If you go to somebody else's channel and you're now remember, this only works if you're modded. If you are not modded, you cannot drop your link in anybody else's anything. You have to be a mod to do that. And when you go to somebody else's, excuse me? What? Okay, Baseball and More. You're very rude, whoever you are. Her father, you're very rude. Don't come in my chat with that mess. If you don't want your daughter to be here, then you need to tell your daughter not to be here. Don't come to my chat with that. What was that? What was that? Thank you, Lawless. I hate that because she's such a lovely young lady and she gets bullied a lot in school and everything. I don't understand why, or bullied on her channel. Why would her parent come in and do that? What is going on here? That was cray-cray, wasn't it? Yeah, that was very strange. Like, what in the world is going on? She's such a lovely young lady. What is going on with whoever did that? Whoever that was. Claim they were her dad, but then you come in my my thing and do all that? What? Very concerning, Lawless. Very concerning. Very concerning. Yeah, they retracted it. Yeah, very concerning, Lorianne. She's such a lovely young lady, and she's going through a lot of bullying. And I don't know why somebody would do that. And why would her father do that? And this is what I don't understand about parents. I mean, yeah, I'm 61. I'm a little old school, but when it comes to my child, I am like, whatever my child wants to do or is, I support that. I support that wholeheartedly. And some of these parents do not. They don't support their children, and it's very dangerous. It's very dangerous, and I just don't like it. Yeah. You sure did, Primo. You sure did. Yeah, it's so crazy. It's so crazy and concerning. It really is. Yeah, he said this is her father. Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what he said, Lorianne. Exactly what he said. But if you're her father, then right, regulate that. Don't come on here with that. Exactly. And she's older. She's not a little girl. So I don't understand that. You know, I don't understand. And maybe she'll reach out and she'll say something to us. I don't know. A lot of parents don't supervise their kids, no. And let's be honest. Why are kids in a grown-up live stream? Yes, when there's the YouTube Kids option. This is so true, Primo. And when I first started going live every day in June, on June 1st, we had an adult conversation on June 1st, my beautiful Ange at Roots and Waves and I. And it was about the let them theory and that. And but after that, I started going live every single day, and it was all kids. I got all the children. And so my daughter says, well, Mommy, make this a positive and, you know, inclusive space because they're coming to you. It's summertime, and they're looking for love. They're looking for somebody to speak to them and everything. And so I said, okay. It was not a coherent sentence, Lawless, at all. It was very strange. It was very strange. Oh, Tina, I'm so sorry, honey. And, but yeah, you know, so I continued it, Primo, you know, and Lawless. And Lorianne knows. She started coming at that time as well. And I continued to let, you know, the kids stay because even though I have that on here, this is not for kids. I have all of those safeguards, but YouTube doesn't follow those guidelines. And a lot of the kids use their parents' things. And kids, let's face it, when you're a kid and you want to be somewhere or do something, you know how to change the date of the day you were born to make it so you're 18 and older. You know, this is what happens these days, Primo. So yeah, you know, so that's what happens, you know. Yeah, I know they're not welcome in your stream. Yes, I know. It's not a kid's place. It's not. And this is why, you know, I don't speak a certain way here, like what I really want to. Primo. Yeah, this is why I don't. But 100%, you know. Yes, Tina, you are 19. Yes. Yeah, Lawless says, Prima, understand it can be hard at times because of the guidelines and stuff. Indeed, very hard, you know. And I've had so many kids on here say to me that they're going to report me because when I don't do what they want me to do, You know, kids are cruel, right? So when I don't do what they want me to do, I don't shout them out. And I shout out everybody because I don't know what the problem is. They're like, we're going to report you. Like I had one girl one day say to me, I'm going to report you because her name was Summer. And every time she would come on, I would sing and I would go, summer, summer, summertime, summertime. And she's like, you're always making fun of me and I don't like that. So I said to her one day, I says, honey, that's a song by Will Smith. And I'm not making fun of you. Your name is Summer. And I'm singing Summertime. It's summer. And so then she came on and she's like, well, do it. I want you to do it. I says, I will never do that again. She says, I'm going to report you. I say, then go ahead and do that. This is my channel. And I blocked her. Like, you know, I don't know what these kids are something else. These kids of today ain't no joke. But guess what? Lexi ain't no joke either. So come bring it to Lexi, because the BX will come for you and you won't like it. And you won't like it. I'm telling you, it's just a mess, a mess. So yes, yeah, a lot of parents don't supervise their kids. Yes. And kids in a grown-up space, right. When there's YouTube Kids option, it's super weird. That I get. That I get. Yes, indeed. Yes, the guidelines. Yes. Yes, Tina, you are an adult. We're not talking about you. Yes, Lala says, I try to keep my channel open for all since I have an 11-year-old son. Yes, that likes to watch you stream. Yes. Yes, Lawless. Of course. Of course. And yeah, bro, but nah, my streams ain't no place for kids. Primo said, Primo said, no. Mi hermana, oh, mi hermana, I know, I love that song, mi hermana. I love it. Hi, Stash, my boo. How are you, Stash, honey? How are you doing? Hi there, Robin, my boo. How are you, Robin? Oh, what did you come into? Well, we have a young lady here, and her dad just got on and on her handle and said, I'm her dad and stay off of this shit, is what he said to me. So you know, we had to time them out. But the daughter is an adult. I think she's an adult. If not, she's a teenager, but I think she's an adult. So, but I believe she's neurodivergent. So yeah, you know, but I mean, she's sweet as pie. I've never had any problems from this young lady. She's the sweetest ever. You know, she just asked me how to help her, you know, put her, copy and paste her link in the chat, and then the father took it over and got mad. So I don't know what that was about. Who knows? Like what? I'm glad you're good, Robin, my boo, my boo. Yes, Essence. Mi hermana Selena, monitor your kid. Exactly. That's not my fault. Like what? So yes. Hopefully it was a brother or something acting up. I hope so too, Lawless. I hope so too. I hope so too. I hope it wasn't actually their dad. Yeah. Yeah. I hope not either. Yes, Tina, but you didn't have to put that in the chat, Tina. So retract that, Tina. We already know that. I've gone over that story a million times. So Tina, you can retract that. I didn't need you to put that in the chat, Tina. Thank you, Tina. Primo was like, what? This app houses some strange characters. Aside from the bots, they don't count. You're right. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you, Tina. Yeah. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Yes, you just put them in a 5-minute cool down. Right. Right, Lawless. Yes, father or not. Why is your kid on here if you've got a problem with it? 100,000%. The cool down zone. We put in, you did good though, Lawless, because see, if it was me, they would have been timed out for 24 hours. I don't play with that. Hi, Rocky. Rocky, oh, we're just talking about strange people on the internet, Rocky. So, yeah. Lord said, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Ah, that's okay, Tina. Don't do that again, Tina. A lot of these ignorant ass kids don't know their place. They don't. They don't. Yes, if you don't train them, someone else will tame them. Old school boricuas. Indeed. Indeed, primo. And you know what we say in the islands too? No bratupsy. They ain't got no bratupsy. No bratupsy at all. These kids here, they ain't got no bratupsy. You hear? You know what I mean? No bratupsy. Because your parents don't teach you respect. You talk to your parents any kind of way. We didn't do that, and that's not allowed. Me being 61 years old, if my mother was here with me right now today, do you think I could disrespect my mother at 61 years old? The answer to that is absolutely not. Absolutely not. But this is what happens with the new school parenting and all of this. That's what happens. You know, that's what happens. Yes, Lawless. Put that belt to use real quick. Let me tell you. My mother was a hanger lady. She'd get that hanger. She's like, I'm going to whip your ass. I'm going to get that. She Joan Crawford. She was Joan Crawford with the hanger. She's like, yeah, Yes. Yes, Tina. Hi, Tina, my boo. Yes, Tina. Exactly. Teach a young and respect. And their mama, too. Exactly. That's why the kids around here, too, in this neighborhood, oh, they don't mess with Lexi. They already know. Don't mess with me. Don't. Because you won't like it. And bring your mama, and she won't like it neither. Because Lexi don't play that. Homie don't play that. Yes. She was a branch lady. Lawless, she said, go get me that stick from that tree over there. I'm going to tear your tail up. I'm going to tear those hips up. Go get that branch. Well, when I was a little girl, my aunts, oh, they were extension cord ladies. Yeah, they were extension cord ladies. And I've seen my cousins many a day get a spanking with an extension cord. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. No, Lexi was never that. I never got into that kind of trouble, ever. Not ever. Are you kidding me? Oh, my goodness. Go get a switch. Go get a switch. That's right, Robin. Go get that switch. I'm going to tear that tail up. Go get that switch over there. And then they're like, no, Mama, no. No, Mama, no. No, Mama, no. No, Mama going to tear your butt up. That's what Mama's going to do. So funny. But it's true. All right, I got to do some steps. Who's with me on the step train? Tomorrow morning, people. Fingers crossed. Lextober starts tomorrow with Lexi getting up very, very early, getting in my steps, doing all the things that I need to do before I come to the live stream. So let's see if Lexi can do this for 31 days because October has 31 days. So Lextober will be 31 days. Pray for me. Send your prayers. Light candles. Do all the things. All right. Let's do some steps. Okay, let's see. Oh, you just, who? Wait. I got to go back. Who just came into the stream? Oh, somebody was in here talking mess. Jazzy Planet. Rude and disrespectful things about, yes, and you don't like it. But don't cuss him out, Tina. You don't do that. You need to talk to your mother. You need to talk to your mother, not your stepdad. you need to talk to your mommy. Your mother has to handle that, not you. Your mother has to handle that. So don't get into a beef with your stepdad. Don't do that. Talk to your mother. That is your mother's husband. He needs to know that he needs to respect you. You are her daughter. If she can't talk to him to respect you, then there's a problem there. And you're 19, but do not go in that man's face. Do not do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that, honey. Yes, Tina's a great grandmother who will go skin to skin. I got a hard hand and not scared to use it. Yes, very little feelings. I don't have any feelings in my hands. Anyway, Tina says, I'm going to tear that tail up. Come on over here. Come on over here. Come over here with that mess. So, yeah, Tina, don't do that with your stepdad, okay, honey? Yeah, and Yazzie Planet, somebody's parent just took over their channel, who we think, and they came in and they just said something foul. So they had to be timed out. That's what happened. That's what you missed. So we're just having a conversation about kids on the internet right now. So yes, Pimo says a lot of kids running households now. That's crazy. Remember them moms? Yes, Amori, with out of control teenage daughters. Yes, how you scared of your own kid? You brought them here. You could take them out 100,000%. Ding, 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 ding. That part. That part. Ah, thank you, Yazzie Planet. It's okay, honey. It's okay. Okay, you going to ride your stationary bike? Ah, to spinning. Oh my goodness. That's awesome, Robin. Are you taking spin classes? That's amazing. Rachel's back. Yes, Tina's an auntie with a cute little 3-month-old baby niece. A cute little niece. When you pay the bills, yes, it's your house. And you can either play by my rules or leave. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. That part. Amen, Primo says. Those out of control teen girls was talking about having babies while being babies themselves and doing drugs and growing up before they actually could graduate. Very wild, Primo. I just saw something on the other day. It was a thing on the teen moms from MTV and how all their kids are grown up now. And some of them not great. Some of the kids are amazing. And some of the kids, they're all, I think, like 16 now. 15, 16, and 17. They're in that age range. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Oh, when did I get Yappy? Yazzie put about 6 years ago. I got Yappy 6 or 7 years ago. I got Yappy at a Hallmark card store. But you can look for Yappy is a tie, T-Y, a tie flippable. So you can look for Yappy. I don't know if Yappy is still being produced, but I have seen Yappy on the internet. Versions of Yappy. So you can look for Yappy on the internet. Yes. She loves to play with your face. She's so cute, Tina. She's adorable. Little Tina. Yes, one thing about those episodes, too, was you never saw a father present. That's what, right, you never did. Because although some of the kids did have mothers and fathers, do you mean the actual teenage girls who are pregnant or the girls themselves with the boyfriends? A few of the girls had mothers and fathers who were still married together, and they still ended up in that, like that. They still ended up like that. Let me tell you something. When I was growing up, and my friends, who are still my friends to this day, they always come to me and they would say, remember what your mama used to say? Because my mother told all of them, and my mother told me, don't come home with nothing we can't eat or use to pay the rent. If we can't eat it and we can't pay the rent with it, don't bring it home. Meaning, do not come in this house pregnant with a baby. Do not. I never did. I wasn't doing any of that. So yeah, no. And none of my friends did either. They all remembered that. They're like, Mama Jewel said, And they still tell me about it to this day. They still tell me about it to this day. Oh, you can find Yappy at Walmart, Primo. I've never seen Yappy at Walmart here. Never. And we don't have Toys R Us anymore. So I've never seen Yappy in a store. I've never seen Yappy. Primo, you need to tell me how much is Yappy. I might have to send you some money to get me Yappy and send me a couple of Yappies. Maybe I'll use them for a giveaway one day. I gotta figure that out. Because I never see Yappy in a store here. And when you look up Yappy, Yappy was pricey. Yappy was very expensive. And when you look up Yappy, Yappy is expensive, but you find smaller ones, not as big as Yappy. Not as big as Yappy. You find small versions of Yappy. All gone, Primo. Toys R Us, Babies R Us, and KB Toys. I loved all of those. And then FAO Schwartz, they were starting to take that away, but then they brought it back. But yeah, Toys R Us, and they had the giant one in Times Square. And well, not in Times Square, on 34th Street, I think it was, on 33rd Street. They had the giant one. I always wanted to go there, and I wanted to take Zoe, and we never did. Yeah, the giant Toys R Us. I think it was across from Macy's on 34th Street. Yes, I love the Thai Beanie Babies too back in the day. Your mother had it. Yes, a nest full of them. She has them in her stores now. I had a whole bunch too. And those were expensive. They were expensive. And now they're not really worth anything. You know, they made it so that, they were worth this. They're going to be worth this. And they were selling them. There was a shopping network at night that was selling them. It wasn't QVC. QVC had them too. And it wasn't HSN. It was this another network. And every time I would turn it on, all they would be selling would be Beanie Babies for like $1,000. The bears, the purple bear and the green bear and the Europe bear and the this bear and the that bear for like thousands of dollars. I'm like, are you kidding me? And now they're not even worth anything. Walmart website, it's $64. Yes, email me the link, Primo. I want to check that out. Yeah, that's expensive. I did not pay that much for Yappy, but it was close. Let me see how much we paid for Yappy. I think it's on here. Let me see. Yappy was $45. So yeah, she was $45. Yeah. And Zoe and I went to the Hallmark store. It was Mother's Day. And we went to the Hallmark store to get something for my mother for Mother's Day and to get cards and stuff. And we saw Yappy. And I'm like, I have to have that. It's sparkly and I have to have it. And so that's how I ended up getting Yappy. And I think it was probably 2018. It was either 2018 Mother's Day or 2019. Oh, no, it wasn't 2018. It was 2019 Mother's Day. That's when I got Yappy. Yeah, 2019. And Yappy was actually born, I think, in 2018 because Yappy's birthday was May 12th. And that's what it says on her little tag. Her birthday is May 12th. So Yappy is 7 years old. Yeah, Yappy is 7. So, yeah. Hey there, Chippy. Chip, you didn't send me anything on Instagram. Were you talking to me yesterday when you said that? Or you were talking to somebody else and I assumed you were talking to me? Because I didn't get a message from you. If you were, I wasn't. But if you weren't talking to me, then okay, then that's fine. Yes, Yappy says, hey, you were? Okay, I didn't get your message. I just have the old message there that you and I from September 12th. But nothing new from yesterday or whenever you sent it before yesterday. I did. Yeah, I did check IG. And I'm like, and I went into all the folders because I'm like, you and I shouldn't have spam on IG. We already talked on IG. So what's going on with IG? I don't know. My technology has a lot of problems. Oh, go. Here it is. Got it. It was the first thing there. Got it. Oh, we'd love to do that. That would be amazing. How do we do that? How do we do that, Chippy? That's so cute. I love it. I love all of this. So adorable. I love all the mascots. Love them. That baby in that baby's like, what? That baby's like, I don't know you. That baby's like, who are you, Bear? Because I don't know you like that. Tina says stuffed animals freak her out. I know, Tina. All those stores went down, not because of brick and mortar. No, Robin, I know. I know. Thank you, Primo. Yes. Yes, Yappy's a Chihuahua. Yeah. Yappy's a Chihuahua. Yes, she's a Chihuahua. Everybody saying hello to Chippy. And Chippy is saying hello. They talked about how Red Lobster was stolen from them. Their land in which they owned was stolen from them. Now they had to pay for the land and went belly up. Oh my goodness. Yes, Robin. Oh yeah, terrible reception. Yeah, we have that here too. That's why I have this Wi-Fi extender. Because it's awful here too, Chip. Yes. But yeah, wow, Robin. Yeah, that's interesting. That's very interesting, you know. Yeah, I don't doubt it. You know, so much has been done to, you know, our indigenous brothers and sisters for centuries, you know, for centuries. And there is a reckoning. There's a reckoning. So, yes. But, yeah. Pay for the land, and he went belly up. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it at all. So, yeah. Nuts. Nuts. Yeah, so nuts. But, yeah. I know, it's just nuts. Ooh. So, yeah. All right, let me make sure I read everything in the chat, because you know Lexi's always behind. But Tina, you know my daughter has always loved anything stuffed. Like Chuck E. Cheese, the Easter Bunny, all those things. She's never been afraid since a baby, never been afraid of those things. Most of her friends were, though. They would scream and cry. If we had her party at Chuck E. Cheese or Jeepers or any of those places, they would scream and cry if the big thing came towards them. My daughter's never been scared of that. But Santa Claus, oh no, she didn't want nothing to do with that man. She's like, no. Excuse me, everybody. I had to blow my nose. She's like, no. I don't want nothing to do with him. But, the stuffies, no, and she loves stuffed animals to this day. She loves anything stuffed. She loves. So, yeah, she loves. Happy fall, y'all. I said that the other day to Zoe. We went out yesterday afternoon to take the garbage and stuff, Lawless. and all the leaves are down. It's been raining here, so the street is just nothing but leaves. All the, you know, the brown and the orange leaves and everything, and it was just wet, and they're all, my car is covered in them. So I said to her, I said, happy fall, y'all. She's like, oh, Mom. I'm like, well, it's fall now. It's fall now. Hey, Cassandra. Oh, my goodness. Welcome back to Pretty Pretty. The leaves are turning more now. Yeah, they are. And it's so early. You know, usually the leaves don't turn yet. And now I notice it's early. Although one tree that I always see out my window, that tree is full and it's green, vibrant green and full. The leaves have not started turning or falling off of that tree yet. It is so full. But yeah, and where I live, the trees, there are so many trees in here, and the parking lot is always full of all these leaves. And they stick to everything. Yeah, I mean, there's just leaves everywhere. So yes. Ah, yes, in New England. Yes, yes. Well, here in North Carolina, I know in New England it must be beautiful. In North Carolina, like in the mountains and in the Uwharrie Park and that area of North Carolina, the leaves, oh my God, it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. So beautiful. So yeah. Something I was watching the other day on New England. Oh, it was on GMA. They are doing this year the 50th anniversary of Good Morning America. They're doing 50 states. So they went to Rhode Island on sometime last week. They went to Rhode Island and they went to Block Island. I think that's what it's called. On Rhode Island, the little island there, and you had to take the ferry to get there and everything. And yeah, they went. One of my dearest friends, she lives in Rhode Island. Autumn colors are so great, Primo. They're so pretty, aren't they? They're so gorgeous. And that's why I put this on today, so we can have a little bit of fall. Little autumn color, lovely situation. Little bit. Yes, Kishanja said, oh, you went to a trip to Goa. Ah, that's why you didn't come. How was the trip, Kishanja? How was it? Yes, I love the autumn colors, Primo, which we don't get in the islands. You don't get any autumn colors there. But yeah, I do love that part of the States. You know, when the different colors and fall and everything, I do love that. On St. Croix, everything is green all year long, unless it's dry season, but everything's usually green and lush. And, you know, for the most part. Of course, we have no snow, we have no fall. Right now, it's probably 95 degrees. So there's no fall. Yeah, there's none of that. And during winter, it is so hot there. During festival, which is Christmas time, so hot, so hot. But yeah, I love the autumn leaves. I love them. I love them so much. Let's see. Let's put some autumn leaves in the chat. I love them. Love the autumn leaves. It was good, Kishandra. Oh, it's winter now in India. Does it get cold there, Kishandra? In India? Is it cold? I know you can't tell me what the temperature is based on my temperature here, based on the winters here in the U.S., but I always wondered that. Does it get cold? Because I think that India stays warm all the time. Yeah. So, wow, it's winter. I know that it's getting ready to be spring, I think, in Australia, Ecuador, because I know Ecuador just had their winter during our summer, because they're close to the equator, hence the name Ecuador. And I never knew that. I always thought that South America and those countries were always warm, had their summers like us, but we're always warm, and they're not. They have, and even Mexico, certain places in Mexico have snow caps and it's cold there. It's so odd. You know, the places that you think are warm all the time because all we see are beaches and things, they're not. Even in Hawaii, there is snow, which I never knew that till last year. And yeah, it's so odd. You know, it's so odd. You missed the New England fall colors when you were in Florida. Yes, Robin, I'm sure. I'm sure. Growing up in the Virgin Islands, you know, we never had it. We never had it. I didn't deal with any of that until I moved back stateside. So yeah. Oh, it's very cool now. You're in Uti. Ah, I never heard of Uti. Where is Uti close to? The only places I know that I've heard of, I don't know because I've never been to India, is Bombay and Bangladesh. There's another place that I know. But yeah, there's so many places in India that I've never heard of. So yes. Yes, close to the equator too, and we have no daylight savings here like American Samoa and Guam. Right, Virgin Islands doesn't have any either. But we don't get the cold as like Ecuador, in that they get cold weather and stuff. The islands, we don't get that. So yeah, and I mean, you do get the, like we call them the Christmas winds on St. Croix, when you get a little bit of breeze. It maybe will get to 70 or 69. 67 might be the coolest. And people are wearing jackets and Uggs. But yeah, we never get, you know, you don't get to experience that. You don't get to experience that. Near Rishisk. I know I'm not saying that right, Cassandra. I mean, no, Robin put it up. Are you near Rishishk? Rishishk? I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that right. Ah, Tina's back. So yeah, primo. You know, it's just so different how so many places, you know, the Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, we don't change time zones or anything like that. Now, some places here in the U.S. don't either, like Arizona doesn't change time. They don't go back or anything. They don't change time there. I don't think California does either. There's no daylight savings in certain states. But I know Arizona did not have daylight savings. Yeah, they did not. We never turned the clocks back when I lived in Arizona, that I remember. So, yeah. Okay, you were on FaceTime with your brother and you got to see your niece? Awesome. Awesome, Tina. Is a cold place of India. Okay. Wow, I never knew that. Cassandra, I never knew. That's so interesting. I love learning about where everybody lives and what's going on, you know, because the only thing I know, of course, are the islands and Puerto Rico, but I don't know, you know, of course, I know some of the states here, and I know Chicago because I lived there. I know Arizona because I lived there, and here in North Carolina because I live here, but I don't know about every place. So it's so nice to hear about different places. Okay, primo. Yes, Cassandra. Play Love Remember says, are you in northern India? Oh, he is, Tina. Where is he from, Tina? Where's your stepdad from? Little Tina. Little Tina. Little Tina. Yes, Cassandra said yes. She's in northern India, Robin. You were right. You were right. Yes. See, you know more than me, because I know nothing about India. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, learning so much about everybody's place, where everybody lives and is growing up and everything. And I just love that. I love it so much. Yes. Pretty put in her link. You know, this makes me old. You know why? Because Pretty was born in 83. I was out of high school. I'm such an old lady. I'm such an old lady. Oh my goodness. Hi there, Sedatra. How are you doing, my love? So good to see you, Sedatra. Welcome to the live stream with Lexi and Yappy. I hope you're doing good on this terrific, as Lala says, tune-up Taco Tuesday. I hope you're doing good today, my love. You're doing good. I'm so glad to hear that. What you got going on today? Are you at work? Yes. Namaste, Keshandra. Namaste. Namaste. So, yes. No, you don't. Okay. Okay, good. What you got going on today? Today, I don't work either. Non-workers unite. Unite, unite, unite. Ah, thank you, my beautiful niecey, my niecey Pooh. Don't know yet? Yeah. Well, today, of course, talking to you beautiful souls. But later on, I'm going to be making tacos. My daughter requested that a couple days ago. So today, we're going to have tacos. I was going to do it yesterday. We ended up having grilled cheese on sourdough yesterday. So today, we're having tacos. We're having, actually not tacos, we're having tostadas today. So that's what I'm making today. Yes, Tina. Get paid to play. I agree. I haven't worked in 11 years. Yeah, I've been retired for 11 years now. So yeah, and I'm not going back to work. This is my work per se right now. So yeah. Okay, pretty my boo. Yes, Deidre. I am going to make tacos today. That's what I'm going to do. So yes. Yep. Ooh. Hold on, everybody. Okay, my pretty boo. I sent you a response. So, yeah, something for supper. Yeah, Robin. Yeah, I was doing tacos today because we never, Taco Tuesday, all these last Taco Tuesday, we have not had tacos. And I'm always like, it's terrific, Taco Tuesday, but we're not having tacos. So we are today. I'm excited about it. Although tacos are every day. But Taco Tuesday is fun. It's just fun to say we're having tacos on Taco Tuesday. So that's what we're doing today. So yeah, but it's hard because today's kind of my last day of having, certain things. I really need to get back to my fiber, my protein, and get back on the horse for my weight loss journey. I've had the last 2 months, literally 2 months, to not be on track. So it's time to get my life back together again. So since my birthday, I've been off the rails. So since August 9th, before my birthday, actually since after I went to the doctor August 4th. So after August 4th, I've been like party mode. I've been on party mode. eating all the things, eating all the junk, eating all the granola, eating all the everything, which you think those things are okay, but they're really not. They're so full of sugar and stuff. So I'm just trying to get myself together, trying to get my life. Get it together, Lexi. That's what I'm trying to do for Lextober. For Lextober starting tomorrow. Don't miss it. Don't miss Lextober. So yes. Me too, Sedatra. I do as well. I have been for the last 7 years now. I've been out of work for 11. It took 4 years for me to get it. I was disapproved 3 times, had to go in front of the judge, and I was sitting in there, and the judge, I was listening very intently, and I had a female judge. She had a poker face. She was not letting nothing go. And she says, well, Miss Milner is precluded from working because she cannot work. She cannot sit all day and walk all day and do all the things all day. And I was like, does that mean I'm approved? And sure enough, I got everything. Hold on, everybody. Okay, I had to confer with my boss. Is going back to his home country. Oh, for a funeral, Tina. Where is his home country? Is he from Africa or where is he from? Do you even know? Yes, Sedatra. Your father is North Indian and your mother is South Indian. Oh, wow. Okay, Chandra, so you got both the best worlds. From the South and from the North, and they came together. I love it. I love it. Well, I saw your comment that your father is going to a funeral. Yeah, I saw that, Tina. I didn't see where he was from, though. I asked you that, and I don't think you responded to that. Little Tina, I don't think you responded to that. You said my stepdad is going back home to his country, and you said he's going back to a funeral. So, yeah, but I did not see anything else. So, did I miss something else? So, yes. Well, Sedatra, you know, that's why I'm doing YouTube, because of the current situation here in the U.S. You know, we never know what's going to happen. So I decided that I am going to start doing YouTube, and I decided at the ripe old age of 60, back in January, that I was going to do YouTube at 60 and a quarter. So yeah, so that's why I'm doing YouTube. And now I am fully monetized. And so we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens. So yeah. We shall see. So yes. Ah, Pretty says, I never tried fish tacos. I always wanted to try them. You should make them. You can use any kind of fish you want to. It can be breaded or non. You can make shrimp tacos. So delicious. And season them with things like a taco seasoning, like season them with the taco seasoning. If you don't like that, you can make your own. I use a lot of cumin. So that's what I use when I make my things. I use cumin. Cumin is what gets you that taste of that chili taste and that smoky taste, and it's so good. I remember once I had a friend who always made chili, and I'm like, oh, do you put cumin and everything in it? And they didn't even know what that was. And I was like, what do you mean you don't know what cumin is? So yeah, cumin is very good to try and to use that for Mexican dishes and things, or for any dish, but especially for those kind of dishes. Yeah, it gives it that certain taste and flavor that you're looking for from that type of dish. And especially with a taco or with soup, like I use that when I'm making chili. I use it when I'm making taco soup, which is one of my favorites, or when I'm making tortilla soup, another one of our faves. So yeah, and it's soup season, so I'll be making those soon too. So yes. And what's fun about doing Taco Tuesday, when you fix the meat, you can have your kids or teenagers build their own tacos. Yes, when you do Taco Tuesday, of course. And make their own anything, have all the fixings there, and everybody can make their own whatever they want. And that's what I love. We usually have taco salads. Zoe and I, we usually have taco salads. But I like tostadas. So we buy the tostadas. I could make my own with tortillas, but we buy the tostadas and we have those, and sometimes I'll crunch them up and use them like a chip or a dip, or sometimes I'll put my taco on top of the tostada. So yeah, that's what I love. That's how I love mine. So yes, in South India we have to wake up at 6 a.m. and we have to do puja for God. Okay, South India is very beautiful. Ah, yes. Your stepdad is going back to his home country for a funeral. Right. I know, Tita, but you still haven't answered my question. What country? What country is he going to? I'm talking to you, Christina. Hello, Azan, my darling. Just on a break. So nice to see you. Can't wait for our interviews to come out soon. Oh, and everybody who's here, most people here are, but Sidecha, you're new here. So, could you please, pretty please, with sugar on top, connect to my daughter in the pinned comment. The link did work. I don't know if it'll work for you, but it did work. And her channel name is Taygaux, Taygeaux. And she hasn't posted a video in a couple of months. She's hoping to get back on, hopefully by next month. Beginning tomorrow's next month, but she won't be on tomorrow. And she has a video on her channel. It's an evergreen video. It's got over 32,000 views, and it's only 2 minutes. So if you can go to her videos and click popular and like that video for me and comment that you came from Mommy and Yappy, I would really appreciate that. And hopefully she'll get back to you soon. I would appreciate that. And anybody else here who's not connected to my daughter. Ah, your husband loves soup. Yes. Tina, I make great soup. I won't eat anything that looks like it's already been eaten. Right. Yeah, like I love, I make good soup as well. And I make it homemade from scratch. I do not like canned soups. Years ago I did, of course. But my mother always made soup from scratch. My mother did not like that. So I always make, chicken is my favorite one to make. And chicken tortilla soup, another one of my faves. But I like clear broths. I don't like creamy soups. I don't like anything that's white. I don't like that. I don't want a cheesy soup or anything like that. So my soups are very clear broths. I will add, like, for my tortilla soup, I will add maybe some enchilada sauce to it to give it that little redness. But I do, and I add tomatoes to it. But I do not like cheesy soups. A lot of people make chicken tortilla soup. It's really thick. The cheese, it's almost like they put in a queso, and it's like queso. I had that one time from a restaurant, and it turned me off. I'm like, this is not chicken tortilla soup. It should be a red broth or a clear broth. And so yeah, but I love soup. I do not eat Alfredo, any of those things. I don't want anything white. Sausage and gravy looks like vomit to me. I will never eat that. Yeah. So there's a lot of things I don't care for. And I am living in the South. But it's like, no, my mother was a stickler for gravy being dark. She's like, is it dark? Because if it's not, we're not eating it. And I learned how to make gravy from my mother. So yeah, I don't want anything white. I will make bechamel on occasion for like a mac and cheese, but then I'm adding, the cheese to it. But a lot of times I don't even use bechamel when I make homemade mac and cheese. So yeah, and I will not eat boxed mac and cheese either. I will not eat that. Or the little cups that you put in the microwave. Yeah, I can't even stand the smell of that. They're like, I'm not eating any of that. It has to be cooked. And I will cook it from scratch. It has to be cooked. The only thing I'm not making from scratch is the noodles. I will buy the noodles, but everything else I'm making. Hey, Lexi girl. St. Louis? Oh, St. Lucia. Is it St. Lucia, Tina? Yes, next Wednesday, October 8th is my episode on Light of Wisdom podcast. Everybody, please connect with Light of Wisdom. I am their new host over there, one of their new hosts, and I will be conducting a few interviews, but on the 8th of October is the interview that they conducted with me, the A-team, Amaris, Azan, and Alexis. So if you all would connect to Light of Wisdom, so you'll know, put the bell on, so you know when my episode comes out. It's very good, and I hope everybody watches it. It's very good. Lexi girl. Yes, making your soups, you use a 7-quart. Oh, yes, Dutch oven. Me too, Robin. Yes, and you share with your neighbor. I love that. I love that. I don't share with my neighbors, but I love it. I keep it to myself. If you were here, though, I'd share it with you. I'd share it with all of you if you were here. The noodle. Yes. And I'm sure it is, Tina. I'm sure making the noodles is really easy. I see everybody making noodles, and I say, I'm going to try that, to make some noodles, especially like some egg noodles or something. My daughter's not an egg noodle fan, really. I do like them, but I don't always put them in my soup. But I do like homemade chicken soup, and I do like to put noodles in it. I like very tiny noodles, like either the Fideo noodles or the little teeny noodles that come in the Lipton red box. I like those noodles. So, yeah. Hey, Cassandra. She says, hey, Alexis, do you know that I am traveling, to South India tomorrow morning? And you're going to Andhra Pradesh. It's a very beautiful place. Oh, that's awesome, Cassandra. I hope you have such good travels and a good time. Are you going with your parents? Or with friends? What are you doing? From homemade eggs. Well, of course, Tina, with your chickens and your eggs. I would expect nothing less. Nothing less. Yes. That's amazing. That's amazing. We all need to have a big soul family picnic. What's that song? Come on down to the Stone Cold Picnic. I think that's the song. Is it from Sly and the Family Stone? I can't remember. That was one of my cousin's favorite songs when I was growing up. That's a song from the 60s. I think it's this. Is it the Stone Cold Picnic? So yeah, we need a picnic. We need a picnic with all of us, and we all bring our dishes from the regions where we're from. We need to do that. Yes, take you, I know, take you in spirit, right, Tina? That's what I say too to Cassandra. Robin, your neighbor brings you plates, delicious food to eat in. Oh, wow. She puts a foot in it. Yes. Ah, you go with friends, Chandra. Have such a good time. Take lots of pictures and videos and stuff so you can share with us. The fifth dimension. I should have known that because they were good friends of my dad. I don't know if I told that story here, but yeah, they were. And I was their mascot when I was 3 years old. Yeah, the fifth dimension. Marilyn, Billy, Ron, all of them. Yeah. Okay. Tina, I don't know what that means. STLUS is not a place. What does that mean? I don't understand what that means. That's not a place that I'm familiar with. Is it St. Lucia? Is that what it's supposed to symbolize? St. Lucia? Fatima, my love bug. Blessings, Fatima. Blessings, honey. How are you today, my love? Happy Tuesday. Yes. Okay, Primo. Like, I should have known it was fifth dimension. My father would be so disappointed in me. He would be so disappointed. There goes that light right there. He's like shaking his head like, mm. How do you not know that? How do I not know that? The Stone Cold Picnic. Let me see. I gotta find that. Now I got to look that up. Let's see. Surrey down to the Stone Cold Picnic. Let's see. Of course, it doesn't give me the fifth dimension. It gives me everybody but the fifth dimension. Let's put in the fifth dimension. The fifth dimension. Up and away in my beautiful balloon. Here it is, Stone Soul Picnic. Let's see. I can't wait to get the karaoke working. These are all the songs that we will be singing. All the songs we will be singing on the karaoke. Oh, good idea.
Put this over to protect.
Okay, my love bugs. Let's see. Ah! Okay. Let's sing this one, everybody. This is the fifth dimension. Can you surrey? Can you picnic? Whoa, whoa. Can you surrey? Can you picnic? Come on and Surrey down to a Stone Soul Picnic. Surrey down to a Stone Soul Picnic. There'll be lots of time and wine. Low honey, sassafras and moonshine. Red, yellow honey, sassafras and moonshine. Oh, so stone soul. Come on and Surrey down to a stone soul picnic. Surrey down to a stone soul picnic. Rain and sun, come again from the sky, the Lord and the lightning. And from the sky come the Lord, the lightning. Stone, stone soul, Surreal soul. I love it so much. Oh my goodness. That was a song. That was a song from back in the day. Back in the day, when I was a little girl. Love it. St. Lucia. Thank you, Tina. That's what I figured, but I wanted to make sure. I didn't want to say the wrong thing. Well, you know what, Tina? I have to tell you. And this is what I'm going to tell you. Your stepfather's West Indian. West Indian men, not all of them, but most of them do not take on other people's children. And so this is probably why your stepfather doesn't speak to you. And it's a sad fact, but it's a true fact. And I know that because I grew up in the Virgin Islands my whole life. And that's what happens with some West Indian men. Not all, but some of them. So it's up to your mother to change that. You know, your mother has to change that for you. Your mother has to change that for you. But at least he'll be gone for a little while. And then, you know, good. You can breathe a sigh of relief. A sigh of relief. Last day of September. Yes, October's a very busy month. Lots of appointments for you and hubby. And your son, Fatima. I hope everything is good. I hope they're all good appointments. Or the turnout is good. From the appointments. Yes, Tina says it's so good to see you, Fatima. Bye, Keshandra, my boo. Have a good trip, honey. Have a good trip. So, yes. You're welcome, Tina, my love. You are so welcome. Your mom might go. Okay. So, who's going to be home with you? Because Grandma's not home yet. Is Grandma back home yet from your aunts or no, not yet? Right, who's going to take care of you? Okay. Maybe you'll go down to your aunt's house in Maryland. Maybe you'll go down there or in Virginia, right? Where your aunt is? Is it Virginia or Maryland? No, you're not going down there. Okay. I mean, no, your grandma's not back. Your grandma's not back yet. Maybe you'll go down there with your cousin again. And that'll be nice. But somebody's got to be there to take care of the animals. So somebody's going to come. Maybe your brother and sister and the baby will come and stay with you while mommy's gone. Maybe they'll come and stay. And then you'll have your niecey there all the time. And that'll be fun. That'll be nice. So, yes. I love you all so much. So very much. Pretty just put her link in. My pretty boo. See, I got to make some new emojis for us, everybody. I got to make some new emojis. I have one of Zoe and I, so I got to get that together. Looking to do that. And another one of Yappy. So, yeah. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to making new ones for us. And I need a new one of Mam too. So yeah, I got to make some new, and one of me. I need an emoji of myself to put in. So yeah, so we'll do that soon. I'm going to be working on that. I've got to work on my monetization though. Have to work on that. Yeah, because it's not set up right. And I need to get paid this month. So I got to work on that. And it's a little bit daunting, but I'll get it figured out. I will definitely get it figured out. Thanks to Me Too, Elevate. You know, she sent it to me. It's just a lot of steps. So I really have to get it down pat. So, yeah. So, yes. Oh, she's at your other aunt's in Delaware. Okay, Tina. Okay, I couldn't think of that. Right, Delaware. Yes, yes, yes. Brandon's back. How are you, Brandon? Are you on lunch break? Or getting ready to be on lunch break? Or you just on a break in between your deliveries? How many deliveries do you do in a day? Do you do more than one, or is one like really all you can do with the time frame and everything? Or do you do more than one? You're driving, okay. Finishing up a delivery or coming back from a delivery? I mean, that didn't make sense what I just said. One a day, okay, okay, gotcha. Are you on the way to one or coming back from one? That's what I meant to say. Hi, Ray. How are you doing, Ray? So, yes. I'm glad you came back, Brandon. Yeah. I think you missed Lori this morning. She missed you this morning. She came in after you left. Going to get one now. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So you had a late start today. You might stay okay with your brother at his apartment, and your mom will figure it out. Of course she will. Of course. Hi, Lenore. Of course she will, Tina. Little Tina, my boo. She will definitely figure it out. She's not going to leave you, you know, without somebody for you to be with. So she will definitely figure it out. She's already figured it out, I'm sure. She has. So I'm sure she's going to let you know. Oh, you got home from school early. Oh, you're not feeling well. Oh, Lenore, I'm so sorry, honey. I hope you feel better soon. There's so many little bugs going around. So many little things going around. Oh, you got unloaded late. Okay, Brandon. I was wondering because I know you usually go earlier. At least I thought you do. I know we're like, what, an hour difference, I think, you and I? Or are we 2 hours difference? It is 1:26 p.m. here in North Carolina right now. But yeah. So, but yes, yes. Okay, so we're an hour apart. I wasn't really sure. I guess it'll change once the time changes next in November. Then I think we'll be 2 hours apart from each other. If you go to your brother's apartment, his girlfriend, she could cook for you. Yes, and you could play with your niece. Exactly. That'll be nice, Tina. That'll be really, really nice. Yes, it will. So, Brandon, it's Taco Tuesday. Are you having tacos this evening or tacos today for lunch? Starscream, ruler of the Decepticons. Ruler of the Decepticons. I love it. Commander Soundwave is back in the building. So, yes. Oh. And yeah, my baby goes back to work today. She's been off for 9 days. She goes back to work today, and I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I don't want her to go back. But unfortunately, she has to. She has to. But I've loved having her home. No, you don't know yet, Brandon. Yes. Yeah. What you feel like cooking today. Yeah. Or eating out. You're going to sleep on the couch because your brother's apartment only has 1 bedroom. Okay, so you'll be in the couch. That'll be fun. It's like camping out. It's like glamping. It's like glamping. You'll have the Autobots kneeling while you take over the world. Do it, Commander Soundwave. Do it. Do it. Take over the world. Do it. So, yes. So what's going on, my Ray boo? What you been up to, Ray? Little Ray Ray? I love the name Ray. Yeah, she loves sleeping on the couch. I do too, Tina. I do too sometimes. I don't have a couch anymore, though. We have recliners, though. So sometimes we get in our recliners and cuddle up. Zoe and I, she has one and I have one. So, yeah. Probably tuna and crackers. Well, you know what, Brandon? I love that. I love tuna and crackers. Yeah, I like Triscuit thins with my tuna, or sometimes I like it with the seaweed chips, or the crisp seaweed sheets, and put the tuna in it. It's almost like having sushi. I love that too. So there's nothing wrong with that meal at all. Last night we had grilled cheese. My daughter and I made grilled cheese and sourdough bread. So we had that last night was our dinner. Yeah, we had grilled cheese. I didn't make any sides. I didn't make salad or anything. So that's what we had last night, and it was delicious. So yeah, whatever you eat, first of all, I always tell people, your stomach doesn't know what time it is. So like for me, I don't usually eat a lot of quote unquote breakfast things. I like that for dinner. So like I don't eat eggs in the morning and stuff like that. Like I want actual food. Like you know, I want heartier things than that. But when I'm on my grind and doing my protein thing and my carnivore thing, then I will have eggs and stuff. But usually it's ground beef and that for me. So yeah, Korean style. Yeah, Brandon, Korean style. I love it. I love that with the tuna fish. And I usually cut up some Persian cucumbers and put that in it. And it's almost like having sushi, and I love it. I love that. So yeah. Your neighbors, are building a new chicken coop. Oh, and it's 50 by 30-ish. Yes, I don't eat in the morning either, Lunas. Yeah, I don't eat in the morning either, and I never have. Even as a kid, I've never liked breakfast in the morning. My stomach just can't handle that. Now, though, and as an adult, I do a lot of fasting, which is not always the best. But I prefer not to have something first thing in the morning. I know a lot of times you should. There's some rule of thumb saying once you get up, within that half hour, you need to eat something to start your metabolism going and all that. But I'm not in that school of thought. So I can't. Unless I am super hungry, then maybe I'll make something. But normally, no. I never do. It's my 8 count. You know, I was thinking about you this morning because I said I've got to try. I told everybody in chat to come on early one day this month so I can see you in the morning before school, because I got your message and I'm like, I gotta get out early so I can see my boo. Today my daughter has to go to work, so I'm only going to be live for another 45 minutes. So 2:15 p.m. my time, it's 1:32 p.m. 2:15 I'm off. Yeah, I've been on right now for 2 hours and change already. So yes, it's a day off of school for you. So I get to see you. I'm so glad you popped in. Right, Lunas doesn't eat a lot. Yeah, I know, honey. Okay, you'll be back in a few. Okay, honey. So yes. Tina says, I also get to go to the park right across the street by your brother's apartment. That's awesome, Tina. That's awesome. I love the park. And New York has the best parks ever. The best. Chicago has nice parks too. When I lived in Chicago, they had nice parks, but nothing compares to New York. Nothing does. Yes, eating makes you feel sick. Yes. And since you're sick, right at the moment. Yeah. So you don't have to. You know, sometimes you need a little nourishment to that, but that could be anything, Lunas. You know, that could be anything. You could drink something, hot tea or something like that to help settle your tummy, some ginger tea or something like that. Yeah, you don't have to always eat something. And we know our bodies. So yeah, it just depends. It just depends. So yeah. Hi there, Divisha. How are you doing, Divisha? So nice to see you. Welcome. Welcome. My name is Lexi, and this is Yappy, this little girl over here. So nice to see you, my new friend. Please click like. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. We'd love to have you here. Love to have you here. I'm well, Davisha. I'm doing fabulous. Fabulous. Ah, yeah. Yappy is adorable, isn't she? She's so cute. She's so cute. Yeah, her head is bigger than mine. She's adorable. She's my companion, my chihuahua, my sidekick here. Hi there, Uza, my boo. Where you been lately? Where you been lately? Thank you, Davisha. Thank you so much, my friends. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you to say. Thank you. Thank you so much. I know, long time no see, Uza. My lily boo, where you been at? Where you been? Your mom is going to let you know where you're going to stay. Okay, Tina, good. Well, then you can let us know when you find out. Thank you, Davisha. Thank you so much. Thank you. I try to always be positive here. Unless somebody comes in here and they really get on my nerves. Once in a blue moon that happens. But for the most part, I'm always positive. I'm always trying to be positive here for sure. For sure. I love you too. I love you too. I know I missed you too. I was wondering where you were. Like, where's Uza? Where's my Uza at? Good to be sure. Well, you came to the right place. Came to the right place. For the positive energy here. That's what we do here. That's what we do here. Yes. We are always positive here. We try to be. We try to be. I know, Tina. Hopefully you can stay at your brother's. Hopefully. Hopefully. But don't be disappointed if you can't. You know, don't be disappointed if you can't. You know, mommy will make the best decision for you. Where you're going to stay while she's out of town. If she goes, where you're going to stay. So, yeah. So, absolutely. Yes, we're having tacos, Davisha, today. I'm making tacos for dinner today. Taco Tuesday. Yeah, do you like tacos? I love tacos, but I don't have them every Tuesday. But we're having them today. We haven't had them in months. So I'm going to make them today, and I'm excited. I'm really excited. Okay, you've been really busy. Really busy. Yeah, I've missed you too. I've missed you too. Yes. Yes, my Uza. Yes, Davisha says, I love tacos. I love tacos. Yeah, we're having them with tostadas. So tostadas is a crispy corn tortilla. So that's what we're going to have them with. So, yeah, it's so good. Okay, night-night, Davisha. Thank you, honey, for coming. Come back and see me again, okay? Come back and see me again. So glad you popped in. Yes, it's late there, I'm sure. I'm sure. Yeah, everybody here is from all over the world, so I know in some places it's really, really late. Night-night, sleep tight. Have sweet dreams. Have sweet dreams. Love you. Love you plenty. Love you plenty, Davisha. See you next time, honey. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming in. Yes, Tina. Well, of course, because he's your brother. Of course he's nicer than your stepdad. Bye, Davisha. Or so long. I'm not going to say bye. I'm going to, because bye is permanent. I'm going to say so long. I'll see you next time. I'll see you next time. So, yes. But, yeah, Tina, don't worry. You know, everything's going to work out, my boo. Everything will work out. It will. Hi there. Hi, Hasnain. How are you doing? Ah, yes. Thank you, Davisha, my boo-boo. Leave me a message on something, okay? On one of my videos. Love you, honey. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Davisha. I will definitely see you again. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Thank you, Hasnain. Thank you so much. How are you doing today? How are you doing on this Tuesday, Taco Tuesday here in the U.S.? Taco Tuesday. Terrific Taco Tuesday. You mean it. Yes, I feel it. And I appreciate that. I thank you so much. I thank you so much. So much, my friends. So much. What happened to Christina? Nothing. She's going to, her parents are going away. So her mother's going to find a place where she's going to stay while they're out of town. Because she can't stay by herself. So yeah, but nothing's happened to her. She's good. She's good. Yes, it's Taco Tuesday. You're 8. Oh, you love my videos. Thank you, Hasnain. 8 years old. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Yes. Yes. I'm so glad. Well, welcome. Welcome in. I know you're a girl. Yes. I'm a girl, too. And Yappy's a girl, too. We're girls. Yes, we're girly girls. We love pink and flowers and perfume and all the stuff. We're girly girlies. Ray is 13. 13. Yes. Yappy's cute. Yappy is definitely a cutie. Yes, Tina's 19. Oh, no problem, Hasnain. No problem. Not at all. Take your time, honey. Yes. Oh, your cat gave birth to some babies just a week ago. And are the babies still alive and everything? Because sometimes that's, it's tricky sometimes when our animals give birth. Oh, wow. Congratulations. So you are a cat grandma. You're a cat grandma. You're a cat grandma, Uzar. Okay, Hasnain. Oh, you were drinking some water? Yes. Very important to stay hydrated and drink water. Drink water. So, yes. I'm so happy to see everybody today. Everybody just coming in, please click like if you didn't already. Don't forget to click that like. Lexi needs it. So my video and my live streams and everything can be pushed out further and further. So make sure you click like. What's up? What's up with my dark horse boo? Yes, Susan, you're a grandma. You're a cat grandma. You're a little kitten baby grandma. Hasnain says she's a fan now. I'm so glad. Yes, you have grandkittens. You have grandkittens. What's up, Dark, my boo? Yes, Lexi needs likes. Hashtag Lexi needs likes. Come on, come on. Lexi needs likes. Do it, do it, do it. Thank you. Hasnain has subscribed and liked. And please, can you subscribe to my daughter in the pinned comments? We would love it if you subscribe to her. She has a video that has over 32,000 views. It's only 2 minutes long. Watch that video. Comment, like it, subscribe. I know you love me and an auntie. I know you do, Tina. I know you do. Yes. Thank you, Hasnain. Thank you, my boo. So, Dark, what you got going on today? Yes, we need to make that hashtag go viral. Lexi needs likes. Yeah. Well, we'll start using it tomorrow. Because tomorrow's Lextober. dark. We're starting Lextober tomorrow. Episode 1 of Lextober. Live stream number 1 of Lextober starts tomorrow. Where Lexi will go live every day the month of October. Even on Sundays. It's going to be hard, but I'm going to try to do it. And I'm going to post a video every day for the month of October. So I have 31 days that I have to be live every day and post every day. So send prayers, send me lots of good energy. Lots of good energy. There's my NH with the quote of the day. The quote of the day is Lexi needs likes. I just got that quote. Lexi needs likes, NH. So like this live stream. That's the quote. That's the quote for today. And also, it's terrific tune-up Taco Tuesday. So, have a terrific Tuesday. Have a terrific Tuesday. Yes, your cat gave birth, to 4 kittens. Yes. You have 9 cats. Woo! Now, are you going to keep the kittens or are you going to give the kittens away to friends or somebody who wants a kitten? How are you going to do it? I know it's lots of work. I know. I only have 1 and it's a lot of work. So I can't even imagine having 9 kittens. I know or 9 cats. That's a lot of work. A lot of work. Thank you, NH. Thank you, NH. NH said, I got you. I got you. Hasnain says, why your voice and you so cute. Thank you, Hasnain. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Hey, Zawadi. No, everyone is not right now, Zawadi. Why? Why? Thank you, Hasnain. Thank you so much. Thank you, my love. You all make me smile. You bring smiles to my face. You bring smiles to my face. You do, you do, you do. Okay. Take your time. Take your time. Okay, Primo. Yay! Primo's back. Did you hear me singing Stone Soul Picnic? You missed it. You missed it, Primo. Oh, you had to milk the cows. Yes. Now, Primo, do you all drink the raw milk from the cows? Yeah, Primo. I'll sing it again tomorrow. When you come on, we'll sing it again. Oh, turning the heater on. Okay, Hasnain. Yes. Okay, yes, you do the raw milk. Yes, yes. I know a lot of people like the raw milk. Yes. Yes. I know you love farm animals. I know. I know that's your life. Now, Primo, did you go to school, Primo, for animal husbandry? Did you do that, or did you just learn that, in the field doing it? Or do you have a degree in that? Yes, livestock does increase the value of the land. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bye, my booze of what? Yeah, see you later, honey. Okay. Okay, for a carpool. You got you. Well, you got about a half hour, less than a half hour. You learned through family. Okay, you came from a family full of farmers. Yes, Primo. Okay. Yes. You can always adopt me. Yes, I'm adoptable. Oh, Uzar says you're so lucky that you only have 1 cat because my cats are literally crazy. The money is always spent on them. I know, because they're the fur babies. You got to spend all the money on the fur babies, of course. Of course. Yes. we want to get another cat eventually for Ma'am, so she has somebody to play with and everything. So we just got to figure that out. Once she gets spayed, we haven't done that yet, and she's, I believe, is 1 now. So we need to get her spayed, and she's in heat right now. So we need to get her spayed, and once we do that, because it's not fair to have them not spayed or neutered, and it's hard on their system. So we have to do that very, very soon. Very, very soon. So yes. You made a wild transition because I was working in, okay, retail prior. So much happier now. Yes, Primo. And you know, yeah, when you find your footing and what's your true calling and your passion, that's happy. And then that's like not work, right? It's like, because that's something that you love. So it's like never work. It's your passion. It's what you love to do. And I love that so much. Yes, yes. Uza. It's important to have your animals spayed and neutered. And cats get pregnant very quickly. So you need to have your cats spayed because they're just going to keep breeding and breeding and breeding. And what are you going to do with all those cats? That's why there's so many stray cats. Cats breed very quickly. So they need to be spayed if it's a girl and neutered if they're a boy. So you need to work on getting that done. Yes, YouTube does pay you money, Ray. Yes, YouTube does. If you want them to. If you don't want them to, then no. But if you want them to, yes, they do pay you money when you get to a certain point. Yes, that is great, Uza. Yes. Yes, YouTube, I will be getting paid from YouTube this month. I mean, in October for the first time. Yes, I will. I will. Yes, you wasn't. Yes, Primo says, you know, I wasn't happy in retail, and regardless for what's at stake. Yes, your Tia always told you never stay someplace you're not happy. 100,000% for a paycheck. Absolutely. Absolutely. Go where you'll be wanted for the efficiency you give. Absolutely. And that's what Zoe and I know too, you know. It's just hard for her right now. She hasn't found anything. She hasn't found her footing yet. And in what she wants. It's very hard here. North Carolina, Primo, is a right-to-work state. And meaning, the short form of the meaning is, they can pay you what you want, barely pay you. They don't, there's no unions, there's no, like, safeguards. And they could come in today and say, I don't like that hat you're wearing, you're fired. They don't have to give you cause. And so that's the gist of it in a nutshell. There's a lot more to it, but that's the gist in a nutshell. And so it's very difficult. It's very, very difficult. How much, Ray? That just depends, Ray. That depends. And you never ask anybody how much money they make, Ray. That's very rude. I wouldn't even tell you that if I wouldn't even tell you that, but it just depends. It depends on how many views you get and all of that. It just depends. Yeah, it just depends. Yes, Yappy is a cutie pie. It's a cutie pie. So yeah, Primo. Wow is right. So yeah. So yeah. So yes. Thank God for resources. Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth, Primo? Thank God for resources. 100,000%. 100,000%, you know, and that we know how to use those resources, right? That's the main part. That's the main part. Thank you, Za. It's time for new glasses. These are really old. I need to get an eye exam soon, but glasses are expensive. And so I have to kind of wait till I have the money to go and get my eyes done so that I can take the prescription and get glasses. So yeah. Yes, side jobs can come in like an assist. Yes, when you need money quick to get out of a jam. That part. And that's what this is for me too. You know, that's what this is for me. It's a side job for me because being on disability, I can't really get a job, you know? And so this will be a little something for me. And it'll help me help Zoe, you know, because I'm on a fixed income once a month. So I love a side hustle. Always love a side hustle. It's good to have one in your back pocket. It's always good too. Or to know something. So what, Roman, you said what happened to the rapture? I have no idea. All those people running around thinking that the rapture was going to happen. Why? I don't know. I wasn't even paying attention to any of that. Because believe me, when God is going to come, God is going to come. Yeah, you're not going to know that God is coming. So I don't know why everybody's running around thinking, oh, it's the rapture and crying because it didn't happen and all this BS. Like, what is that about? I missed that went over my head. I don't know. The first time I saw somebody's video the other day and they said, I'm so upset it didn't happen or whatever. And I asked my daughter, what is that about? And she's like, oh, everybody thought the rapture was coming. I'm like, say what? What? So yeah, Roman. Yes, the rapture is here with Sexy Lexi. That's right, Roman. That's right. Ah, oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, yes, Primo, in Wisconsin. A friend was letting you, a one-bedroom apartment in Little America. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, Primo. $1,700 a month. Well, we're lucky here because we have a 3-bedroom and it's less than that. Knock on wood. It's way less than that. But it's the only one. Unless we lived on the opposite side of town where it's not that great. And I'm not going to move to the opposite side of town. I like it where I am. Where I live here in South Charlotte, this is where all of the, you know, like Angie Harm and all the actresses and things live over here. The sports stars live over here. Everybody lives over here where I live. I love this area. I've lived in this area for 15 years now, or actually longer than that. Yes, I think I've lived in this area for 18 years now already. 18 years. Yeah, I've lived over here for 18 years. And I love it. I love it. I did live on another side of town when we first moved here, and it was so nice, but gentrification and all the things that happened, it's not a good area anymore. And I was so grateful. I moved out here for the schools so that my daughter would have a good school to go to. So that's why I moved to this part of Charlotte. So yes, Fatima said blessings, Roman. Yeah, the rents are high. In Wisconsin, that's kind of cheap in Wisconsin because the rents are so high, Primo. They are so high. Yes, it's best to stay where it's semi-decent and feasible. Yes, for what you can afford in these times. Yeah, the options aren't really wide. No, because of the economic mess that we're in. Ding, 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 100,000%. And here in Charlotte, that's a big thing here. There's no affordable housing. It's not. And, you know, I don't know if I want to stay here at all. Not here in this complex. I don't want to stay here, but I have to right now for financial reasons. But and I've lived in this apartment for 11 years, so where am I going? My lease is not up until next October. So I'm going to be here for another year. But at least, you know, at least. But you never know what can happen, and something good can come, and we will be moving. And I will be looking forward to that when the time comes, when the time is right. When the time is right. Yes. Yes. I know. In New York now, Primo, it is so high. I was watching somebody the other day. They have a studio apartment, and it is over $3,000 a month for a studio. So yeah, Primo, it's very high now. And that's in Manhattan. That's in Hell's Kitchen. Over $3,000 a month for a studio. And I don't think that includes amenities or anything either. So yeah. Fatima says, we do not believe in the rapture. Right. Jesus says, you do not know the day or the time of my return. Fatima, 100,000%. I don't understand what all these people are talking about. I don't pay any attention to any of that stuff because I'm like, what? But some people are really fanatical about these things. You know, they're very fanatical about these things. And they believe what other people tell them. And don't do that. Exactly. We're not going to know. We're not going to know when that's going to happen. Right. Like 100,000%. Hi, Uza. Does my daughter have a YouTube channel? She does. Good Day to Crochet. It's in the pinned comment. It says, as always, please connect to my daughter, Zoe, at Tago. Taygeaux is her channel. It's there every day. Yeah. You can click on the link. I don't know if the link works for you. If not, but it's Taygeaux. She has an evergreen video, has over 32,000 views, so you can go to her videos, click popular. It's only 2 minutes. Like it, comment, subscribe. Yeah. Yes, 2,000 for a studio apartment. Yes, you would live in Lady Liberty. And Primo, you dropped it down 1,000. It's 3,000, not 2. 3. Tres. 3,000, Primo. 3,000. 2,000 is a steal. It's 3,000. Ah. Oh, my goodness, Primo. So, yeah. Hi, Erica. Ah, how was vacation, Erica? How was it? How was it, Erica? Oh, Primo, Roman, you said, Lexi, Fatima, I just included you on the playlist. Okay, of your latest short video. Okay, I'll watch. Definitely will as soon as I'm done here. And I'm going to be done here in about 15, 20 minutes. Yeah. Why is New York still called New York when it has been very old? It had to be called Old York. Oh, New York is New York, baby. There's no other place like it in the world. No other place like it in the world. It is my home where I was born, and I love it, and it's amazing. It's amazing there. And the food there, mwah, chef's kiss, like no other place in the world, baby. No other place in the world. Yes, for a studio, Primo, 3,000. It's actually over 3,000. I said 3,000, but it's more than 3,000. Yeah. Yeah. That's in Manhattan. If you go out a little bit further, it may not be that much. But in Manhattan, yes. If you're in Brooklyn or Queens, maybe not. Maybe it's a little bit. It might be 2,000 and change. Jersey might be a little bit less. I don't know about the Bronx. But yeah. 3,000 for an apartment in Manhattan. A studio. And when I say studio, I mean a studio. Now here, when we have studios here, a lot of times the room has a little partition, right, or something. So it gives you like another room. So it's almost like a 1-bedroom. Not in New York. It's one room. You're in a studio, it's one room. Your bathroom, your kitchen, and then a space to put your bed. Yeah, it's one room basically. Yes. You want to eat some matcha? Yeah, you got to get some matcha. I love matcha. Yes, Primo, before farming 8 years ago, I would have been able to afford all vowels on Wheel of Fortune. Before you would even think about paying for something like that. I know, Primo. I know. Oh, yeah, I know. It's so expensive. That's why, I'm blessed. I'm very blessed with conditions because this is a very old complex. It was built in the 80s, 1982, I believe. And everything in here is ancient. Everything in here is old. There are lots of bugs. We never had bugs for the first 10 years that we lived here. Now we have a roach problem here. And that's from the neighbors and different people that move in. So yeah, it's starting to change now. We never had those issues before. And we had a rodent problem 2 years ago or a year ago. And we never had that. Ever. In any of the places that we lived here, we've never had that. Never had roaches, never had rodents, none of that. And now we're starting to have that. I was watching somebody the other day do a video. They live in New York. And they were like, well, we always have roaches because we live in New York. And I'm like, I'm sure that they're not as bad in New York as they are here in Charlotte. I can guarantee you that. And so there's those kind of takeaways, there's those kind of takeaways. And I live in a walk-up. I want to, if I'm going to stay living the apartment life where I don't have to pay for cutting grass and doing those kind of things, I would like to live in a modern building that has an elevator and underground parking where I don't have to fight for a parking space and that kind of thing. That would be what I would want. But yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts. It's nuts. So yes. Robin said, who you calling ancient before 1980? Well, I was born in the 60s, and I'm definitely not ancient. But this, for apartment buildings, this is ancient. It's not a New York building where they do renovations and stuff. They don't do renovations here like that. It's ancient. We have those press board cabinets and all that stuff. It's ancient. Oh, yeah, it's ancient. That's why I will not film my apartment. It's very ancient. It's very ancient. I will not film certain things here. Like everybody wants me to do a tour and do this and that. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Or to film in my kitchen. And now, because of the bugs, I don't do that either. We never had bugs. And I used to always do cooking videos, and now we do. So I will not do that. So, yeah. Those are the state bird of South Florida. Robin, stop. Oh, but we also have, Primo, here. We have the mahogany birds. We have the giant cucarachas that fly. We have that here. La cucaracha that fly, that are big, like this, big. And I'm not even exaggerating either. They look like birds. In the Virgin Islands, we call them mahogany birds. Yeah, okay, you're back from checking out her channel. Oh, she is. Thank you so much. Good day to crochet. Thank you so much. She's a sweetie pie. She'll be getting back soon, hopefully before the end of the year. I know that she will come back to making videos. She's just dealing with some stuff right now. She wants to redecorate her filming space and everything. So when she gets that done, she'll be back. She'll be back. Oh, your car alarm is going off. Oh, no. Go check it. Go check it. It might be from the wind. Sometimes that happens. When it gets really windy, sometimes the car alarms go off. Yeah, so go check that out. Go check that out. Yes, those are the hammer. Those are the hammer. They are, Roman. Hi, Evie Boo. Bye, Evie, my love bug. Evie comes and goes so fast. She comes and goes so fast. Ah. Yes, Prima. Oh, wait, I got to go back. I missed a couple of messages. Uza says, I have eaten Dubai chocolate. I've never had it before because Dubai chocolate is so pricey. I have not had it. So I need to see how it tastes. Was it good? Because I love pistachios. So I hope it's good. I hope it was good. I hope it was good. Primo says, you notice on wheel when anyone didn't solve the final puzzle on the board, the little wheel prize usually was either revealed to be a car, yes, or 50 grand. Exactly. 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 Ah. Oh my goodness. Ah, you love strawberry smoothies so much. I love a strawberry smoothie too. I do. Prima's laughing at our roaches. A las cucarachas. A cucarachas. Ah. Oh my goodness. You've eaten Dubai chocolate before? No, I've never had it, Uza. I've never had it. Hey, random videos. Ella, my Ella. How you doing, Ella? Our flies and Meg. Oh my God. Primo. Yes, and that's why you got to keep things, like you can't leave food out and things like that because of the maggots. Yeah, it's gross. They're gross. Yes, and especially in the summer here, it gets so hot. This apartment does not have ventilation. I don't leave anything anywhere. I don't. We have to keep everything in the fridge. Yeah, yeah. And you can't leave bread and stuff out. The roaches will get in there. They get in the bread. I don't know. I have it so tight, they get in there. It's awful. So yeah, we cannot leave anything out. Nothing out. There's this stuff that my Tina, who was on here, Tina W, she told me about, and also my beautiful Empress Love told me about. So I told Zoe we have to get that this month because I want to sprinkle it around. I want to try to get these things out of here before the holiday. I want them gone. So I need to sprinkle it, like lift up my stove and sprinkle it in there and stuff like that. I want to put some in the dishwasher not run it, just leave that in there a little bit to sprinkle it, because I think those are the things that I see them in mostly. The stove, in the mechanism in the stove, or in the clock, and in the dishwasher. Yeah. And how did they get in there? I have no idea. Like, we never had that before. Like, where did they come from? Where did they come from? It's scary. It's very scary. Yeah, it's very scary. Very scary. I'm so good, Ella. I'm glad you are too, my Ella boo. Okay, you're back after running downstairs. Ah! Oh, your dad left the car keys. That's why the alarm was going off. Yeah, especially if you have a newer car. You know, when you have newer cars now, what are roaches, Uza? They're bugs, honey. Look it up. Google is your friend. Google roaches, and you'll see what they are. It's a bug. So, yes. Right. There's a picture of them right there that Primo put up. Uza, those are bugs. Never disappear, even though your parents spray the thing that kills them. Yes, you're very sick of them, and they always eat your food. Yeah, Uza. And especially in certain countries and different parts of the world, they're very rampant. You know, they're and why do you think these roaches have lived through? I mean, they will be here through the apocalypse. They don't die. They don't die, Primo. They will be here through the apocalypse. Boric acid rids roaches quick. Okay, there's this thing that I have it written down that the ladies told me about on here. And it's a white powder, but it's safe for animals. And I could put it down. But now that you said boric acid, that might be even better, Primo, because I didn't know that. I didn't know that. And I don't know if that stuff, it begins with a D. I don't know if that has boric acid in it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yes, team who hates roaches. That would be everybody on the planet, except for the scientists who study roaches. That would be everybody else on the planet. Everybody on the planet. And, you know, there are the people who love animals and they won't kill them. You know, they won't. But like I said, if you're in my domain, you're dead. I'm not trying to save you. You're dead. Ah! You are dead. Dead, dead, dead. Yeah, when I'm outside, I'm not trying to do nothing to you. But if you're at my door or you're in my house, you're dead. Yeah, and there's a crack where my front door is, the concrete, there's a crack under my door, and I see them going down in there sometimes. So I've got to put stuff down in there. And when they come here to spray, that stuff doesn't work. I never allowed them in my apartment. I'm like, don't come in my apartment with that crap. It doesn't work. I'm an asthmatic. I don't want to get sick, and it doesn't work. If it worked, you wouldn't have to come here so often and spray. It doesn't work. Like, what is that and why? So, yeah. In England, you're lucky you don't have roaches, but okay. When you visited Tobago, they were absolutely everywhere. Yes, in the islands, they are. In the islands, they definitely are, and especially because of the heat and everything. They're always there. Yeah. Orchid and Terminix charge just to inspect. Right. Right, Primo. It's a waste of money. I don't know what company they use here. It's not Orchid, and it's not Terminix. It's some other company, and they suck. They suck. Yeah, they do. They don't do anything. The cockroaches in your kitchen will never disappear. Ah, they will haunt you till you die, Uza. Ah, fumigating a building is super pricey. Yes, Primo, it is. And then, where do you go? You know, you have to take all your stuff out of the cabinets and do all that stuff. Ain't nobody got time for that. I don't have time for that. And I have an animal. So where would I go? Well, they're fumigating. And that takes days. You know, in the Virgin Islands, they would put that tent over your house. I'm sure they do that in Puerto Rico too. And they fumigate. Then you have to leave for a couple of days. Where do you go? I don't have money to go somewhere. And then you have to come back and clean up all my stuff and everything from that? Yeah, no. So, yeah, everybody has to leave the building. Yeah. It's like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So yeah, Primo, it's a mess. But they will be here through the apocalypse. We will be gone, and they will be here ruling the world. They will rule the world. They will rule the world. An earthquake happened in your country. Oh, some months ago. Uza, wow. Was it in the area where you live, Uza? Did you feel the earthquake? Did you feel it, honey? I've never been in an earthquake. Let me knock on wood. Never been in an earthquake, and I don't want to. Yes, to fumigate a room, easy. Step out for a few hours. Yes, raid and combat. Have bug pockets. Yes, I have those. I'm going to use those too, Primo. I did buy some of those a while ago. Yes, for about an hour. However, when you get back home, right, you have to open the windows and let the smelly out. Right. Yeah. Yes. Oh, Good Day to Crochet says, what are your hobbies? I love crocheting, making masks, ice skating, and studying mushrooms and crystals. I love that, Good Day to Crochet. I do crochet, but it's not a hobby of mine because I don't do it enough for it to be a hobby. It's just a passing thing. I do it in passing sometimes. But my hobby is YouTube right now. You know, and I love to read. I love to write. Yeah, I love music. So yeah, those are my hobbies. And cooking. Those are my hobbies. So yes. Yes, you can search it on YouTube or TikTok. Search, okay, earthquake in Myanmar. Okay, I will do that, Uza. I will do that. Earthquake in Myanmar. Let me screenshot that. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. All right, everybody, it's time for Lexi and Yappy to go. I'm so glad you all came to spend time with me. We almost made it to 40 likes today. We almost got 40 likes. Anybody in here that did not click like, please do it. I would appreciate it. But yes, everybody, I love you, Primo. Give wifey my love and the fur babies. And we'll catch up mañana. And I love you all. I love you, Leanne, my boo. I'll see you tomorrow, honey. And Uza, oh, he says like an early morning while you were just doing stuff on your phone. Then the room started to shake. And yes, and you ran out and your mom were thinking it was a bomb. Oh, okay, yes, with an earthquake. Yes. Oh, that's so scary. Yes, I will, Primo. You too. Stay safe and blessed, everyone here. Everyone. Wow. Tina says she felt an earthquake too. Little Tina. Yes, Primo, you too. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Love you all plenty, plenty, plenty. Yappy loves you plenty too. And we will see you tomorrow with more crazy stories and crazy people, I'm sure. See you, everybody. Love you so much. I love you plenty. Love you plenty. I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll see you later. I'm never going to say bye again. Remember, if I say bye, you got to tell me no, Lexi. See you later. See you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. Ah. Peace out, Girl Scout and Boy Scout. Peace out. Peace out. Oh, it was 8. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. Yes. Wow. Well, Uzo, I'm glad you're here to tell the story about it. I'm so glad you're here to tell, because that could have been devastating, more devastating. Okay, everybody. Love you.